Hello, gamers.
Hi, it's me, Bigby. Welcome. We're back. Oh, why am I? Oh, I'm peeking the mic. What's going on? Oh, I know what's going on. Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm very loud. Okay, sorry. I had to turn my mic way up. We played a Big Walk last weekend, and that game is notoriously quiet microphone, so I had to boost this shit out of my mic. I probably should have looked more into that before I started the stream. How does it sound? Do I sound okay? Do I not sound too like I'm blowing your eardrums out or too quiet? Good. Let me know if it changes. I'll change something. Gamers, today, what do you do with lots of Pokemon Bank shutting down? Oh, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. First, I'm going to talk about our mission statement for today. Today, I am just filling out the Pokedex. We have 2 streams of Pokemon Scarlet left. There are 2 post-game activities to do in Pokemon Scarlet, from what I could tell. There's rematches through the Indigo Disc, and there's filling out the Pokedex. And today we're filling out the Pokedex. Next time we'll do the battles. Today we are just filling out the Pokedex, and we are going to do it today. let me go ahead and give you a rundown of what we got and what we're missing. In the regular Pokedex, we are missing, as I scroll through forever, we are missing Bounsweet, which we have a Steenie, which means we need to make an egg. Today we are going to be touching on a lot of mechanics around getting Pokemon. So I feel like this would be a good semi-finale, pseudo-finale, not pseudo, what's the last episode before the finale, you know what I'm talking about. Good, I'm very professional. Dedenne, I have on my little list over here on my other monitor that you can't see where to get a Dedenne. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but I know where to get one. These are version exclusives. I believe these are Apom, Ambipom. I'll address those in a second. I do have a way of getting them. I have a Dreepy, don't have a Dreepo, whatever the middle one is. I have a Pupitar that's almost Larvitar aged, but not quite there yet. Slowking is a trait evolution. Baxcalibur, again, have a high level Arctobax, but no Baxcalibur. And that is it for the main Pokedex. You also catch a bunch of legendaries, there's no point since they're all shiny log. I mean, I'm not interested in catching a bunch of legendaries. An ambient legendary catching activity, I'm sure. Politoed's trait evolution, and I gotta catch a Poliwhirl, because I don't have one, apparently. I use my only one to get a Poliwrath. Conkeldurr, which is a trait evolution. I have a Girder, but don't have a Conkeldurr. Melodic, trait evolution. Have a Feebas, don't have a Melodic. We'll come back to this. And then the Blueberry Pokedex, we have missing a Kingdra. I have a Dragon Scale and a Seadra, but no Kingdra. Slowbro, Slowking, both of these require getting a Slowpoke and a bunch of Galarika twigs that are found in the coastal area of Blueberry. Golem, trait evolution. These are version exclusives. Again, I have those taken care of, and I'll get to it in a second. And then all the starters, which I have a list over here to the side of where to get them all. Get them all, catch them all, evolve them, and then the version exclusive versions of Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire for the Unnovan Three Musketeers guys. Alright, so what if I told you that much like a cooking show, I've already made some. I've already got some done. I would have like hit the ground a little bit and tried to get some more from the game itself, have more prepared for the stream. But unfortunately, I forgot that I was locked behind the assholes that I ended the last stream with. So I have to go talk to Arvin and my weird friends, quote unquote friends, Penny and the pseudo friends, and get them to move on to the next cutscene, and then I can go fill out the Pokedex. I think. I hope. I hope I'm not locked into some fight sequence, but I don't know, we'll play it by ear. I assume it'll be like, let's go back to the mainland, and then I'll be able to just go. Okay, so I have already done some trading. As I have before, I went and did some trading on the app, and I did a little bit of wonder training. I'll never fucking do that again. I traded out like a couple shinies, and I got an Arbok, a Darkstone, and an Eevee. Anyways, let's go to our nice transferences box over here. Oh, and a Chimako. I got a Chimako. That's the other one. Although that one's Japanese, so that's cool. Or Korean? I'm not sure what those letters are. Clauncher is one of the version exclusives. Go ahead and pop that in there. Clauncher and Clawitzer, obviously. Sandshrew is another one. And then I got Iron Crown and Iron Boulder. I was missing, I did a little bit of work beforehand. I was missing a couple of version exclusives that I was able to just move over from the games that we've done before. Oh, hi, Alex. Alex is pooping his brains out right now from the poo-poo virus. Shieldon, Bastion, got them both from... I brought them both over from Arceus. Apom, again, Ambipom, brought them over from Arceus. Golem, I had an Arceus. I had this guy in Shield. Literally me. I had Porygon 2 in Arceus. Not in the one we played, but in my personal file. Magmortar, also available in Arceus. Rhyperior, also available in Arceus. Arceus is an invaluable resource for filling out your Pokedex. If you've played all the games in a Sisyphean effort like I have, then it becomes really easy. I've also got all the items, and they're all, like, the trade guys are all here. Alright, So now that I have those guys nice and transferred in, I hit quit, save changes. Oh yeah. Got my coffee. It's gonna be a good stream. I got things to talk about. I've got Deltarune to talk about. It's gonna be fun. Alice has the poo-poo parasite. And now he's upgraded to have a... It's kind of like the Dark Souls one where your kick gets replaced with a special animation. But in real life, instead of a kick, you have pooping. Anyway, Pokemon Bank shutting down. That's a real tragedy. Trading moves don't work on the home GTS. Correct. You are correct. I have a workaround. I believe it was you that mentioned I could do this. Zesty Voyage. I'm not quite sure, but somebody last time mentioned something about trade codes. And I am not entirely sure how these work, but it seems like from what I'm looking at, they are a code that you put in to trade with somebody, and they're designed for the community to be able to trade evolutions amongst themselves and just get a Pokemon for Pokemon. So, actually can't. I wanted to test it. I can't because again, I'm locked behind these assholes. Hopefully they don't try to fight me. I'm gonna fill up my team just in case they try to fight me. I don't think they're gonna fight me. I'm gonna, just in case. Yeah, there we go. Iron Crown, Iron Boulder, Clauncher, Sandshrew. Ugh. Let's go ahead and fill up my team just in case they want to pick a fight. Yeah, it's a balanced team, sure. Pull the chat back up. I'm gonna have to do a lot of like window management over here. Alright guys, can I go home now? So we're heading back to Paldea already, huh? We got caught up in a pretty hairy situation. This trip was still a blast.
Oh, back to here! Everyone got their stuff together?
Why is Alexa still killing me from all that dancing? Even though she danced so good. Oh, buddy, speaking of coffee, I made Rocketagina. You just made up words there, Brandon. Don't you put those syllables at me. Put a bunch of consonants together and said, yeah, that's a word.
Hey, you guys! Are you really going home already? No one would mind if you stayed longer.
I'll come back again.
Yeah, you better.
Hey, Brunswick, everyone, thank you so much for coming.
No, we should be the ones thanking you for showing us such a good time. And the Food Man, a horrifying Food Man hybrid. Everything we ate here was delicious, including the Food Man. The festival was a lot of fun too. You got to buy a VV mask. What more could you want?
Oh, well, good. I'm glad you liked it here.
That really flew by. Just goes to show how much fun we were having, huh? Wish I could fit in more battles against both of you, though. Are you kidding me? You battle each of us 12 times or more.
Look at the Motor Survivors Club.
I'm really happy I got to meet you all. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I'm going to give Blueberry Academy another shot. I'm really going to go for it this time.
You got this. What really annoys me is that Shiny Type Null will be impossible to get on the Switch after the bank shut down. Yeah, there's a lot that's wrong with that.
I guess that means my vacation's over too. Time for me to head back to school too then.
Hey sis, thanks for coming with me here and everything.
This is great. Seriously, I'm real glad I got to meet you all and eat the Food Man. And Kieran, I'm really sorry for trying to flex on you. What the fuck are you talking about, Arvin?
Are you? I didn't even notice. Don't worry about it, Arvin. Feel free to flex on Kiki as much as you want. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Looks like Carmine's got another one with a big personality, huh?
Yeah, sorry about her. Excuse me, who do you think you're apologizing for? You guys, what do you mean by big personality?
Ah ha 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 ha! Laughter! The camera pans up to the sky. Kingdom Hearts 2! Okay, is that it? Am I free? Can I do what I want now? Oh, we gotta get on a JetBlue, despite having a Dragonite in my inventory. Probably shouldn't refer to my box as an inventory. Okay. So let's test out, before we get into any like talking subjects like the bank thing, let's test out this link code thing. I hope I'm not about to just throw a Pokemon into the ether in a way that I'll never be able to get back. Sorry, it just hit me how stupid my haircut is. Alright, it's Poke Portal, right? So link trade. Yeah. Set link code. So if I have this correct, let's say we want to do Graveler Golem. Well, is there a Alolan Graveler on this list? Oh no, I think this might be a pre-DLC article I'm looking at here. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me, go to a different, okay, here's the one I was looking at earlier, okay. Ignore that you can't see any of this, is this what we're looking for? Here, view more, trade, exclusive, paradox, trade evolutions, load more, there we go. 75 to 75 for a Alolan Graveler, okay. So, 75. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I gotta put in 2, don't I? 0075. Okay. And then begin searching. Is this how it works? There's no one else in the universe right now trying to... Oh, it's because I'm offline. Why would you not automatically put me online? Shut up, Brunswick. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you gotta show me ads first. Thanks. 0075 0075. Begin searching. Wait, do I have that right? I have this right, don't I? I just put in the code and then... Is no one in the universe right now? Looking for a Galarian or a Alolan Golem? That can't be right. Uh-oh. That's crazy. I mean, I guess because you're in the game itself, it's less likely to... Like with Pokemon Home, it's a bit of a, like, you put it on there for a while and then eventually someone trades with you. But this, might not be as simple as I thought it was gonna be. Okay. Well, it's a bit discouraging. Yeah, I suppose we could talk about Pokemon Bank while this is, working. Yeah, that's super upsetting that Pokemon Bank, like, it's been out for, like, Nintendo, have an online service up for more than 5 years, challenge level impossible. Like, come on. It's not like it's a huge burden on the servers, and this is the most profitable thing on the fucking world, so just let people have it. Why do you have to shut it down? You have so much money, and like the whole... It's like a... it's like a beast, right? They created a monster and they have to keep feeding it, and they only have so much food. So they're like, yeah, Pokemon is a game where you could transfer your Pokemon all the way up from Generation 3 all the way up to the modern generation, and you could do that because we value having relationships with these Pokemon, these little pixels, and a lot of it's built around you being able to do that. But it doesn't really work forever. Which is why you need to have systems in place like they used to have, where you can transfer these Pokemon without the need of an always online ambient service. This was a problem they created years ago without any foresight. Alright, let's try a different link code. I was just making sure I had items. Alright, let's try... Surely somebody wants...
Do you have the Kingdra?
I was hoping this would be a little bit more reliable than it is. And I get it, I feel like most people moved on to ZA by now. But like, really? Nobody is doing this right now? Nobody in the world. It is insane how they chose to shut it down one day before Pokemon Day. That's just cruel timing. Like, they just didn't have any foresight. Just no foresight to be like, okay, well, we gotta have some kind of alternative. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe an offline thing. Like, an app that you could put on your 3DS or Switch or whatever that's, you know, not online and it's just a database that you can use. Yeah. And when is home going to be the next one? Like, they told us, like, bank is what you need to do. Pay for bank, have a subscription for bank that you're paying for. That's the other thing. You're paying specifically for bank sometimes. Like, isn't a bank like a subscription-based service that people already paid for? All right, let's try the trades later then, I guess. I'm going to try one more time. With a different one. That was Kingdra. Let's try... Conkeldurr?
Do you have the Conkeldurr?
I made it free after 3 years eShop went down. It seems like it wouldn't cost that much just to keep that server up. Well, this does present a problem. A hitch in the plan I had for today. Yeah, I mean, it's irresponsible, it's like poorly thought out, it's evil, it's on brand Pokemon. How can we hurt the most people doing the dumbest thing possible? It's tough being the kid. Alright, well, that really blows that we couldn't get a trade going. I'll try again later. Maybe it's just more active. Maybe the later it gets, the more the Korean and Japanese kids will be out of school and they're coming to do their trades. All right. Let's get. How do I change view? There we go. Let's get Jesus Christ into position up here. A thing I say often. And let's go try to catch some starters next, yeah? That sounds good. That sounds like a good, respectable plan. Do I have anybody who needs to evolve? I do. I have... Pupitar needs to evolve, Dreepy needs to evolve, and this Baxcalibur needs to evolve. So let's go ahead and put them in, and then let's head on over to... the coastal biome. That's where we're going to start, because we're going to start looking for some Galarka twigs. That's a nice, easy thing to do. Yeah, it really just blows. I don't know how to say it anymore. Like, Nintendo is just evil. Like, well, yes, Nintendo, but also Pokemon. Like, they've just become... This has been happening for years, but they really have, at this point, become... an Ouroboros, a beast consuming its own tail. Like, it's grown so far that they can no longer control what they've created. Coastal biome has... Actually, I might already... Can't get away! Motherfucker, it's a cat! Jesus Christ! You're the son of God! Just run away. Alright. Coastal biome has... Boxes is not the right one. This is the menu. It has Rowlet, Sobble, already have Sobble, already have... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It has Grookey, which I already have, Poplio, which I already have, Froakie, which I already have, Mudkip, which I already have, Chikorita, which I already have, and Bulbasaur, which I already have. So no starters to be caught here in the coastal biome, but I can pick up items. They are found on the beach. Galarka twigs are found on the beach. And any trade evolutions in here? Scott, no. They are found on the beach and under trees. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to reevaluate what I'm doing here for a second. Go to my boxes, put Jesus Christ away. Pick up Floozy. You guys can go in here for a second. We're gonna knock out two birds with one stone. Piccolo and Floozy. We're gonna have a little picnic. Am I allowed to have a picnic? I am allowed to have a picnic today. Oh, what up, Final Blue Man? This Pokemon game is currently out and become permanently disconnected from the rest of the series. I don't understand why Game Freak would do this. Because they didn't think far. Like, I can understand the need to shut down the servers. They didn't think ahead of their own nose. They hate you. That's what it comes down to. They hate you. I assume there's one for items on the ground, right? Is there a sandwich for everything but picking up items off the ground? That does seem to be the case. Oh, what up, Underground? I am alive. I made it. I lived. Been busy the past couple weeks. We had some things happen in the family that weren't great. And then work is, as always, a thing that makes me want to tear my eyes out. Well, I guess we don't have one. I'll make a sweet sandwich to get those sweet eggs. I know, bananas, apples, and cheese with a little butter and whipped cream. Sandwich system is so stupid. My favorite, 2 baguettes with apples, cheeses, and bananas. Don't forget the whipped cream. It's not an apple cheese banana sandwich without whipped cream. Now that under Gecko here, I'm going to repeat something that I said earlier for no particular reason. I have completed at this point Deltarune Chapter 4 and 5. I really caught the bug. My favorite is a pure pickle sandwich. Yeah, a pure pickle. Let's not talk Chapter 5 spoilers, because Tasha will hit me with a rolling pin. She has not, and I feel bad because I completed Chapter 5 and then I immediately went to Tasha and was like, okay, babe, I know that I don't want to be this guy because I just spent a year dealing with multiple this guys up, but you need to play Chapter 5 as soon as possible because that character you just referred to is fantastic and right up her alley. All right, you two, have babies. I won't watch. Have babies. Let's stand here and let them do their thing. I love him. He's beautiful. I love an RPG villain that is essentially just, oh, they're going off into the grass to do their business. Gotcha. I love an RPG villain that is not really a villain. You're only paired up against each other by circumstances because you have ideals that oppose one another and only one of you can make them happen. Deltarune's really good. It's really good. It's just like really put together. I'm glad I finally like sat down and made it happen. Made time for it. They are just really good games. Are you guys done? Did you have a baby yet? Let me look in the baby basket. There's a baby in the baby basket. I'll take that baby out of the baby basket. Doesn't look like there's any more babies in the baby basket right now. Baby basket Bible bonkers. Back up and go. Get me out of here. Yeah, it's really good. I will talk in depth about chapters 4 and 3. I just not... 5 is still... You know, if you're living an adult life, it is hard to make time for a game like Deltarune, so 5 is still too new for me to feel comfortable spoiling it on stream. Tasha has played chapter 4. Gerson is the best guy ever. I love Gerson. I have listened to Hammer of Justice on repeat for like a week. It's such a good fight. It's good. I did end up beating Roaring Knight. I'm going to be spoiling chapter 3 a little bit. I did beat Roaring Knight. I did finally make it happen. It was very difficult. And it's definitely the most arduous challenge in that game. It's a little overwhelming. My favorite fight is the Gerson fight. I did beat Roarathan Knight. It was hard. And I like how it kind of reframes a lot of stuff that happens in chapter 4 as like, oh, instead of him being this overwhelming force that we can't deal with, Susie's just like, oh, you scared we're gonna kick your ass again? Come fight us, coward. Okay, this guide over here said Galarka stones are on the beach. Are they just rare? Or Galarka twigs? They must just be rare. They're under trees and on the beach. Swoon, yeah. It's a good fight. Like the Tobias Fox is really good at playing with the system he's created. Like, he's got a really simple system, but also it's got a lot of room for movement and development in weird and interesting ways. And it's really kind of brilliant how it all comes to come together. I could talk about what I think is happening in Deltarune. You know, Chris deals double damage for every party member that's down. I did figure that out at some point. Because I no exaggeration, I maybe did it 50 times before I finally got it right. It was a lot. Now, after that, like, I had been through war, so Hammer of Justice was maybe 10 attempts, and then the big bad boss of Chapter 4, the secret boss, that was only 2. I beat that one in 2 attempts. The one in Chapter 5. Oh, yeah, you're a higher level than I am, aren't you? I guess you guys don't need to be in the party anymore. You already had your baby. Let me go get a Pokédoll and get out of the situation. Kind of, the chapter 4, but the Titan was kind of, it was necessary, right? It was important to answer the question, what happens, like, how are these Titans going to be summoned? Because that's, like, the big, bad, scary thing. It's important to answer that question narratively, but it kind of necessitates it not being that hard of a fight. Now, Tasha was actively angry at me because I did beat it first try, and then she was really frustrated with me because it took her like several days of retries to make it happen. And turns out if you lose to the Titan, you had to do the whole climbing section again, which I never found out. If I remember correctly, it took me several days to beat the knight. Oh yeah, it's difficult. It's reasonable to take several days to beat the knight. Oh good god, a bunch of trees just popped in. How did I beat the Chapter 5 secret boss? I mean, I assume normal? I didn't do anything to make it easy. At least I don't think I did, not intentionally. Meagle. Alright, where are these damn Glorica twigs? This game is not cooperating today. It's not having it. I'm like, yeah, today I'm gonna get some trades and get some twigs and get some starters, and the game's like, no, you're not. Ain't none of that happening. There's a patch for losing ones. You can change difficulty over. Oh, I did not do that. Oh, okay, I do remember seeing that. I do remember seeing like a little thing that popped up that was like, you want to make it easier? I did not do that because I'm not a coward. I mean, it's ultimately a good thing. It is better in a game like Deltarune with mass storytelling appeal to have accessibility options to see the story. And it's not like Sans where they're making a point of it being difficult. It just... Or even the Knight, like, that making a point of making the Knight difficult. But, like, there's no reason that the Chapter 5 Secret Boss had to be super difficult. So I'm okay with there being an easy mode, but I didn't use it. Personally, I wouldn't be happy with myself for having used it. And now I get to experience the fresh agony of having beaten all the current Deltarune content and not knowing when the next chapter's gonna come out. I know I have to wait like everyone else. What? Oh, egg. Eggy. I didn't do the weird route. I did look at the weird route. The weird route makes you uncomfortable. I don't like psychologically wrecking a beloved character. It's upsetting. Yeah, Sawsbuck's really excited about this. Sawsbuck just tried to mash the egg like a monster. Okay. Please don't immediately engage me in a battle the second the screen ends. Go away! This game sometimes, I swear, man. Alright, someone faster needs to be out front. Yeah, I can talk a little bit about what I think is gonna happen, Deltarune, because now I'm finally in a position where like half the fun of Deltarune, I feel, has been talking about things and speculating on what might happen in the story coming up, and like I haven't really been able to participate in that up to this point. Josh and I were talking about this a little bit. I don't think there's a big popular theory that we are going to be the final boss. Like the villain of the story is the soul, is the player. I don't think that's true. I think, particularly when you look at the Chapter 5 Secret Boss, there is a running theme of duality here, where two occupants in a single body have to kind of get along to practice self-love and self-respect. And I think that's where the story is going.
I think Chris is kind of a tragic character. They, because obviously they're up to some shenanigans, right? There's plenty of evidence like, oh, who are they talking to on the phone? Why does scary deer woman want them to come over anytime? And why does the knight look like a deer? And coincidentally, a deer from the family who had a child go missing some time ago and possibly was escorting them with the car. But I don't think Chris is a villain. I think they're very tragic in that they struggled to make friends. They had one friend that was in their family, and once their family fell apart, they didn't have anybody, and they felt very alone and isolated, and who was texting me? Okay, it's the hair cord going off. Okay. I mean, yes, Chris is a teenager. They are a teenager, and that's part of it. But they're kind of lashing out. They found this way to make a friend with Susie, and to a certain extent, Noelle, where they can go on these adventures, and they matter, and they can have fun with their friends and make new friends and make all sorts of friends. And Chris, independently of the soul, fears the end of that. Like, regardless of what the prophecy might say, Chris knows that eventually, if they close all the fountains, then there is going to be no more adventure. And then what happens between their relationship with Susie and Noelle and Reynolds? Like, what happens to all that? Well, the conclusion I think they've come to is that, it means that it's all going to go away. So I need to do something to perpetuate these adventures. And it's leading them down kind of a dark path. And at the same time, the soul is capable of great darkness and evil, as indicated by the weird route and the main route kind of pushing you that way. Like, why do people despise them for acting the way they do? You're on a dark path. Oh, shut up, don't tell them that. It's supposed to be a secret. I need another one of these guys. For, when I find these mythical twigs that don't seem to spawn. Been doing this for 20 minutes, I haven't seen a single stick! Are you still going this way? Yeah! There is, I will be taking a break next month from stream. I'll be taking a break in general for a couple months after we're done with this game. But yeah, I'm going to go visit some friends, and one of those is Alex, who's now in Poo-Poo Land. Galapoo. For all the boys down in Galapoo. Insect Wiki. For all my boys. Lots of feathers on this beach, not a lot of twigs. Oh, shut up, game. Game's like, you want twigs? I got twigs. Now I'm mad that I got twigs. Okay, this is where the twigs are. So, this source here should probably specify a little more closely. Certain areas, Sarah B should probably clarify, they're specifically under the palm trees in the coastal biome, not just coastal biome under trees. Cool. Anyway. I'm Car. Is that an Incredibles reference? You never text me back. I'm Car. I'm sorry, I'm bad at texting back. Alright, how many do I have now? I never actually checked how many I have. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at texting back. I try, I do. It's one of my weaknesses. Very lonely here. Well, you've only been there like a month, you gotta make friends. Go join a D&D group. Easy way to make friends. It kind of worked for me when I moved to a new place. Now, granted, all those friends then dropped off the face of the earth. I don't think that had anything to do with me. I think they all had unrelated issues that led to them dropping off the face of the earth. Okay, under palm trees specifically is where the Galarga twigs are. I think we're out of them in this area. Maybe this one? There's one. Finally decided on a job, too. Oh, nice. What's your job gonna be? If you're allowed to say it on an internet public forum. Do these count as trees? Palm trees? They're a kind of palm. No, they do not. Okay, well, where else are palm trees? Oh, there's some palm trees. But back to Deltarune. As far as like who's the knight, I am a follower of the Des theory. I think it's December. I think it's pretty obvious. Other theories to comment on. It is weird that Shawm is just Gaster. That's crazy, right? Anyway, gonna work with 55 plus 8 in the hospital setting. Oh, that's kind of nice. That's a stark opposite of what you used to do. Saw an interesting theory about the knight. Is it the fusion one? I don't believe the fusion one. I think that's a little far, even for Tobias. Hey, it's overdose. I was making it with. Oh, that's nice. A little suspicious, but it is nice. And having Pokemon manners, so we have 2 students. Quit beating up my students. It's from the song from the sea that Onion mentions. Who's Onion? How have I played this game and now there's a character named Onion I never heard of? Like from Steven Universe? Vending machines, the rest of you. Shut up. Aren't you supposed to? Isn't there supposed to be a guy here who's like, yeah, I'll give you Galarka twigs. Give me your Galarka twigs. I'll make a nice little bracelet out of them. Is it you? No, you're just taking selfies. Onion San. I don't know who Onion San is. Anna has been struggling to put together a piece of furniture. Any advice for her? If you hit it with the hammer, it will respect you. If you don't hit it hard enough, it won't respect you. That's how building works. I do not know who Onion San is. Don't you speak the old magic to me! She beats me too. Yeah, well, do you respect her? Because, you know, if you don't, hitting with the hammers, how that happens. Very normal. Good relationship advice from everyone's favorite Bigby. Octopus thing? Oh, that thing! Oh, okay. Don't call it Onion Sand, call it Octopus Guy. Everstone. I don't know any names. Everyone's name in Deltarune is just whatever they kind of resemble and look like. It's like for example, Purple Dinosaur, my favorite main character. Green Guy, good guy. Big fan of Triangle Chef. Don't forget Trashy. Spam email man. Alright, I think I've bled this place dry of twigs. No. I think it's chapter 1, 2, and goes missing in chapter 4. Oh. I must have missed that. I also missed the Mike boss fight. At some point I'll need to go back and do that. The secret, amazing, epic Mike boss fight. Everyone's favorite. Purple girl. Purple girl! Yeah, see? Purple girl, my favorite. goes on a date with a Deerby. I think their date's very cute. I like that sequence. I just love a Lola. This isn't a Lola. It's like going to Orange Beach and being like, I love Hawaii! Yeah, Delta are really good. I'm gonna be pushing to all my friends to go play it now. I finally get to be that guy instead of just dealing with that guy. Hey, Dark Tide, congratulations. No. Twig. One of you Twigs. Twig? You Twig woman? You're not Twig woman. Where's Twig woman? Don't eat sticks. Are you Twig woman? Nope. Are you Twig woman? Nope. Are one of you Twig woman? I assume it's not the girl in the reception. Are you Twig woman? You're a battle. Was I lied to? About where Twig woman was? The internet lied to me once again? Oh, are you? Oh, you're Twig woman. I found Twig woman. I found another. Galorica twigs is a nice little accessory. I can give you a cuff or a wreath if you bring you some twigs. I want a wreath. I'll need 15 oh god. No. That's too many. Reduce the amount that you need. Okay, fine. I'll take a cuff. You got a cuff for me? I need 8 Galorica. I can have 8. There we go. You got it. I'll get the wolf in no time. Alright, well that was 30 minutes dedicated to a single check mark. That's fine. Alright. We'll go over here. And we also got some candy, which is handy. I'll give you 2. I think you just need to be level 55, right? I think Tyranitar's 55? Yeah, Tyranitar's 55. What up, George Lopez? Welcome to the stream. What are your thoughts on Deltarune? I want to evolve on a fence. Alright, Tyranitar done. It's so insolent that it doesn't care about others. Just like me. Alright, and let's go ahead and give one. Dreepy is level 50, I think? I was like stupid close with all of these. I think I was just like out of candy. Never played them being real. I know I'm missing out on Peak. It is pretty peak. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's definitely not for... It's something that gets passed around the internet because it's very much an internet person's game. It's definitely not... Like... If you don't like, haha, silly tacos, isn't it funny that you're fighting a water cooler type of humor, that it's gonna get a little grating. It's not... Definitely not for everyone in a way that I think it's being sold as. But it is good. Baby Shark wants to move Icicle Crash. Yeah, sure. Any move, just so I don't... Alright, what level is Arctibax? I assume Arctibax is just a level. Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah, I played it recently. Really good. Music really gets stuck in your head. The one thing I'll say about Chapter 5 that I hope is not too much of a spoiler, I'll quote a Snap Cube. I can only see into the middle distance. Hatsune Miku! And that's it. That's all I'll say. Glaive Rush. I bet that's a really cool move. Let's take a look at it. What kind of move is Glaive Rush? Whoa! It throws the entire bottle of regular charge and it attacks the user can't miss with like double damage. That's... a real bad downside for a Hyper Beam. Okay. Anyways. So, what's the difference between Deltarune and Undertale? Nothing really. That's not true. Deltarune, they use a lot of the same characters in that, like, it's the same sprite. And the writing style is very similar. But other than that, like, they're different games. It's kind of like you play Ocarina of Time and you play Majora's Mask and, like, you see a bunch of familiar faces, but they're definitely not the same game in any way. You should also play Undertale if you haven't played Undertale. That one, I think, is one of those... There's a reason Matt Pat gave it to the Pope, okay? That is one of those, like, if someone could only play 10 games, that would probably be one of them, I would say. Like, 10 games their whole life, one of them should probably be Undertale. I don't know if it remains to be seen. It's very possible that we're going to get to the end of this and it's going to be like Mass Effect 3, where the ending is basically like pick your favorite color of Kool-Aid. We don't quite know. Is Deltarune in the same universe as Undertale? We don't quite know. Nothing being presented about it is on the face of it in the same universe, but there's some elements that are a little suspect, you know? Like, everyone has a different name, but like, Sans is there and he doesn't have a different name and he still acts like he knows things that he shouldn't know. And like, Chris is very clearly analogous to the main character of Undertale because they are also the only human in a world of monsters being adopted by a family of monsters, and there hasn't really been an explanation for that. So, probably not is the answer. It's not in the same universe. Probably not. But there's a chance that a twist later on will be that. And there's some characters, like, because once I finished playing it, I was like, I want to look up theory videos about it, because now I have a treasure trove of videos to look at, because the Deltarune community is insane, both in a good and bad way. What is in the Arctic? What starter is here? Polar biome. Let's look at the thing. I think I might already have all these, but let's take a look. I got the little prize? What a bottle cap it is for me? Alright, cool. Oh, Beast Ball! Nice. Alright, in the polar biome is Cyndaquil, which I don't have. Torchic, which I don't have. Chimchar, which I don't have. Oshawott, which I do have. And Scorbunny, which I don't have. Okay, I need a lot of these. I need 4 out of the 6 in this area. Let's get rolling. I could probably eat... In fact, aren't most of those fire? Torchic, Cyndaquil, Scorbunny? Yeah. And Chimchar. All of them are fire. Alright. Like I said, we're showing off different mechanics. Gotta get off Koraidon first, because God forbid you just automatically take me off when I start a picnic. Okay. Let's make a picnic. A famous series giving your video game to a Pope got to be the most insane accomplishments ever. I mean, it's true. That guy wrote all of FNAF's lore, don't you know? Okay. Encounter power fire. Not catching. Encounter. Encounter power fire. 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 Please don't. Encounter power fire. Please don't tell me I don't have this. Encounter power fire, please. Water. Ghost. Steel. Ghost. Bug. Raid power fire. Encounter power normal. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. No, Encounter by Fire's gotta be on here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Okay, pickle sandwich. It's the pickle sandwich! Of course it's the pickle sandwich. Cyndaquil loves the pickle sandwich. And then he ate a sandwich made of a pickle! Funniest shit I ever seen. It's just 3 pickles on wet bread. Okay. Pickle sandwich! Oh my god. A pickle sandwich! A whole pickle sandwich. 9 pickles, no dressing, no top. Just a bunch of pickles on our bread. Nom, 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 nom. Pickle sandwich. Yum. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm done picnicking. Oh wait, Sandshrew doesn't need to level up, does he? I just need to give him an ice stone. And then he can get out of my party. Yeah, here you go. Hi, Oshawott. Good thing I found one of the 2 water ones and not a fire one. There we go. Nope. I do find ice-themed... This is way off topic. I'm just thinking of something. I do find ice-themed melee fighter to be one of my favorite, like, RPG tropes. Goes all the way back to... Okay, I thought for a second that was a horsey just hanging out on land. Goes back to, like, Frostmourne in World of Warcraft. I think it's a really cool trope. Dealing frost damage with a stab. Cold steel. Okay, the fire guys probably aren't in the water, if I had to guess. They might be in Chargestone Cave, but I'm not sure if that qualifies as polar area or not. It is weird to me that the polar area has 4 fire guys in it. Chill out. No, don't look at me. Don't look at me. God damn it. There we go. Easy. Once his body is up, Scorbunny can use the full extent of its power. That's why it does warm-up exercises. Yeah, we'll call him... Pickle Boy. Pickle Boy! Isn't that a Nickelodeon series? Pickle Boy and Glub Glub? No, it's Fanboy and Chum Chum. Although I think there is a Pickle Boy character. I can't think of what it's from, but the name Pickle Boy jumps out of my brain. Pickle Boy! Maybe I'm thinking of the Jimmy Neutron joke, where he was Donut Boy. Donut Boy! Aquajet? No, you can't learn Aquajet. You were a gun. I do like Clauncher a lot. I'm sad I haven't played a game over this project that lets me show off Clauncher. I love Pokemon with a gimmick, you know? Clauncher. Like, objectively, limiting a Pokemon to like, oh, this Pokemon can only use gun moves it does like limit what they're able to do, and objectively it's worse than like an ability that just powered them up in a more significant way, in a more varietous way. But damn, it's fun to aesthetically make a Pokemon like, yeah, this guy's just a gun. Give him the moves where he shoots stuff and he's good. He's just a gun. Iron Chimchar. Why is Torchic here? Real oddball choice. You know, speaking of Pickle Boy, anyone watch that new season of Rick and Morty that came out this year? It is. I say that to people and they're like, Rick and Morty still exists? Like, yeah, Rick and Morty's like so much better now. Like, it went through its Pickle Rick era where everyone got like weirdly Nazi about it, and then they fired Roiland because he's an abuser. And so once he was gone, like all the negative energy that Roiland was bringing to the table, like the nihilistic cynicism that the show was known for and got old really fast, that's not like there anymore. It's gone. It's not cynical anymore. It does a better job of showing what I believe the show was always about, which is Rick is not a good person and you shouldn't look up to him. He's a tragic character. Like, someone who's just nihilistic and says things don't matter isn't someone to look up to. The show is doing a better job because, like, he's actively trying to curb his own nihilism. Like, yeah, this is kind of how my brain has been wired for so long, knowing the things I know. But I'm trying really hard to improve and go to therapy. It's a good show. This season was very much tackled the element of alcoholism. It was a little annoying. Like, people are saying, like, oh yeah, this season was the best one in a while. I don't think so, because it kept saying things about alcoholism, and then Rick would be like, yeah, I should probably stop drinking. And then the next episode, like, it's like it didn't happen. Which, granted, that is a feature of alcoholism. I would have preferred, like, an arc about it. Like, by the end of the season, it's like, you know, I should stop drinking. Like, seriously, there's like 6 episodes dedicated to how alcohol kind of tears people apart. Okay, that's not a wild... For a second, I was like, are you fucking serious? There's just a wild Kingdra. Do I need to reapply my sandwich? Not seeing any Torchics. No, we're not doing that one. I might need to go into the cave. That might be it. Because I don't know where else... Like, nowhere else here is hospitable to a Cyndaquil or a Torchic. Honestly, surprised that Chimchar and Scorbunny were where they were. Like, Piplup makes sense. Don't want to Blossom. I mean, the only other option is this big ice rock, which maybe still kind of an odd place for a Torchic to be. Whoa, mass outbreak of the oceans! Sorry, that was me burping in my mouth a little bit. Chili dogs. Let's see what else I haven't watched. I haven't watched the next thing in my Star Wars rewatch, Revenge of the Sith yet. I did start it. I watched the beginning of the movie and like, man, that movie sure does go immediately downhill after that. Like, that opening sequence is just a banger. And then the movie never quite lives back up to that quality. And I am hesitant to continue where I know it won't be as good. Alright, I'm gonna go check the cave. I don't know where else Torchic and Cyndaquil would be. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's also possible my encounter power, my pickle sandwich is worn off. And make another pickle sandwich. See you, little passage. You can't hide from me. Oh, is there? Nope, that's a mining. Oh no! No, please! No! No! Okay, can we? I want to go down. I'm continuing to not see any fire, guys. I think I might need to go to the source on this one. Hold on, let me look back at my little source over here. I don't think anybody's going to bother me on this rock while I look at things. Let's see here. Cyndaquil. Okay, yeah, it's in the polar biome, but like... more information, please. Where in the polar biome? It doesn't... Wait, what? This map doesn't show me. Am I crazy? This map doesn't show me. Am I not reading it right? I'm looking real close. Nowhere on this map does Cyndaquil spawn. Okay, is it just busted? Let me go look at Meganium. Or... okay, I think this map just doesn't work. Alright, well that sucks. The, Cerebi... oh, wait, no, I have to... why the fuck would it be... okay, I found a place I have to click. It seems really unintuitive, because I go to specifically the Cyndaquil page. The Cyndaquil in the Scarlet, Violet, Indigo disc map, and then like, oh, I don't see anything on the map. And if you click on Cyndaquil, then it tells you. He's in one spot, and I literally flew over it. Ugh. It's over here. Underneath this big thing. I flew over it going, ain't no way he's gonna be in there. That's a weird spot for him to be. Alright, well, while I'm here, I'll scroll on over to... Chikorita. Not Chikorita. Torchic. Okay, Torchic is in one specific spot on the mountain. I'm not sure that's on or in the mountain. Yeah, it's just one spot. Almost like the fire types don't really belong here, and it's a really odd place to put them. Like, it's very strange to me that Torchic is here and Popplio is not. Do I need to re-up my sandwich? Oh, hello. What is this? The hell is this? I haven't been in here before. Is it just nothing? It's just nothing. It's a cave with an ice beam in it. Okay. Weirdly platformy cave. Alright, might need to re-up my sandwich game. This is where Cyndaquil's supposed to be, and I don't see Cyndaquil. 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 Oh, maybe up here? Oh, no Cyndaquil. Alright, we'll try this again. Do a little fly. Over to outdoor classroom 2. I'll make a sandwich. I'll make another pickle sandwich. Unless, do the effects still linger? Where do I even check that? Whatever, I'll just do another one. I have plenty of pickles. Oh, no, the effects are definitely still here. Took one step outside the thing and monkeys and rabbits galore. Alright. Torchic is over this side of the mountain. Very strange spot for it to be. It's over here somewhere. It's Chimchar. I got really excited. I saw the orange. Might be down there. Ah! No! No! Yeah, lots of Score Bunny, lots of Chimchar. Not so much. The map has Torchic right here. Well, not right here. Hold on. Right up this ledge here. This is the exact spot on this map where Torchic is. The only spot where Torchic is. Okay, maybe I did see a cave down here. Maybe I go down here and there's a cave. And into this cave is where I need to go. Okay, that's a Matang. A big glowing Matang. And no results. Well, I don't know what to do about that now. Both the spots where the guys I'm supposed to look for are supposed to be, they aren't being. There's not, like, a way I can pare it down, like, I can't do flower-powered fighting, because they're not fighting type yet. Suppose I could fly back to where the Cyndaquil are, and then check again. It's just a little annoying. Just might need to come back here, I guess. Yeah, I had a lot of hope for this stream to be able to fill out the Pokedex. And now, like, oh, trade evolutions aren't happening, and, the Torchic ain't coming out to play. Don't worry, Hitmonchan is here, though. No matter what, we always have Hitmonchan. You all still have Hitmonchan. Yeah, I haven't checked chat in a minute because I've been looking at this window. Cynical only spawns in the cave you were just in. And, oh, in that big platformy cave? Okay. I would imagine that Torchic has a similar deal. Because why otherwise would Torchic just spawn in one random spot in the tundra? Alright, I'll go see if Cyndaquil wants to play. Just a hop and a skip and a jump and a jump and a hop and a jump. I don't think Chargestone Cave goes under where I would need it to. So I don't know that Torchic would be in Chargestone. In the cave with the Metang? It's a real small cave for that to be the one spot. Oh boy. Oh, nope, Dugong. Dugong! Any Cyndaquil in here? I think I might just need to come back. So it appears they're not coming out to play right now. And maybe we need to give them time for their spawns to reset. Okay, well. Good to know. Where next? Next up is Canyon Biome. That has... Let me check. The Canyon Biome has Litten, which I already have. Chespin, which I do not have. Tepig, which I do have. Turtwig, which I do have. Squirtle and Triku, which I already have both of those. So I'm just looking for a Chespin. And so that I'm not flailing around for half an hour again, let's go ahead and check the map. Oh, he's in Chargestone Cavern. Okay. That's handy to know. Chespin is only in Chargestone Cave. Okay. Seems to be the only one that's in Chargestone Cave. Alright, well, let's make a picnic about it. What do you mean I can't host a picnic on an iceberg? Captain, look out! An iceberg! There we go. Use picnics to reset spawns. Oh. So you can. Make a sandwich. Encounter power grass. Got power psychic, dark, encounter power. Surely I gotta have encounter powered grass. Lots of encounter powered bug, but no encounter powered grass, huh? Boop, 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 boop. I'm not seeing any encounter power grass. I imagine I just need to, like, actually put some grass in a sandwich. Alright, you know what? I'm done with your shit game. Hold on. Let me just check my memory for encounter power grass. One prosciutto. Let's see here. Lettuce. Those Herba Mysticas. I can collect Herba Mysticas? That's for shinies. Oh, okay. I see. What's the easiest one? Red onion. Red onion and 2 olive oil. Got it. What a fucking foul sandwich. Just onions and oil? Okay. Like a lot of oil. It's not a small amount of oil. The 2 jars. Ugh. Okay, here we go. Onion. Onion. Olive oil. Bon appetit. The culinary disasters it makes me do in this game. This is a sin against Gordon Ramsay himself. Slimy yet satisfying. Taste. Don't put my name on that shit. Don't you call that a Tasty Brunswick original? Keep my name out your mouth. Alright, let's get out of here, guys. This is a mess. I've created a mess. Whoop. Okay, reset spawns. Cyndaquil? Cyndaquil! You want here, buddy? You're not, you dirty bitch. Alright, well, no Cyndaquil in here. Unless Cyndaquil is literally on the highest tower. No, no Cyndaquil. Okay, well, at least it's easy enough to check. And so is the other one. The other one's just like... here-ish. And then we'll go to Chargestone Cave. And that's the only grass type that's gonna be in Chargestone Cave. So I'm not too worried about it. Pardon me. I imagine the second we walk into Chargestone Cave, it's gonna be like stinking Chestpin City. It's over here, right? Yeah, there's the cave. Hi, the cave of Metang and 1 Torchic. Alright, cool. Why is this Metang watching over a bunch of Torchic? It's like they didn't plan this. It's like these didn't come out at the same time and they just retroactively decided this is where Torchic goes. But that's not what happened. So why? Why is Torchic here? It has a flame sack in its belly. Same. Same. Have we talked about Owl House yet? Tasha and I watched Owl House. I don't think we watched the whole series since I last streamed. I think it was before that. I don't think I mentioned it. Yeah, we watched Owl House. That's a really good show, and I will never forgive Disney for absolutely shafting it. That's such a good show. If you haven't watched it, like, it's not very long, because Disney stabbed it in the gut for being too gay, and then whenever Pride Month comes around, they're like, look how good we are at being gay! We're Disney, we're evil. But like, damn, it's good. Damn, it's a good show. Not even for like I'm all for seeing the gay, but like not even for the gay. Like it was good besides that. Like that's just a little cherry on top that it also just happened to, you know, be a progressive show with representation that wasn't very often seen, like they them as a main character. Besides that, it was really good. It also has like an episode concept that I see a lot in shows that I don't think I've ever seen done as well as it was in Owl House. So like, every now and again, an episode that gets, or a show that gets really popular will have an episode, I'll call this Owl House, will have an episode that talks about its own fan base. The most, like, it's a very meta episode. And usually it's delivered with kind of a sneer. Like the example that immediately comes to mind is like iCarly did that episode that's just like they go to Comic-Con and it's an allegory for the shipping culture that the showrunners, good old Dan the Infiltrator Schneider himself, Dan She's a Fighter Schneider, deliberately made it so that like, oh, people are invested in the relationships in the show and like who these characters are going to end up with, and are taking time for fan culture to ship these characters together. And Dan, She's a Fighter Schneider, was like, no, if you're invested enough into this show that you're shipping characters, you're actually wrong for doing that, and I'm going to make an episode that makes fun of you for doing that. Another example is like Gumball. Gumball's is a little better natured about it, but Gumball also takes a swing at its own fan culture a couple times. There's a couple episodes of Gumball. Like there's the ice cream cone character that's very much analogous to the Gumball fan base and how ravenous they are. Teen Titans Go takes a swing at people wanting the show to have the same stakes that the original Teen Titans did. South Park did it. A lot of shows do this, but usually they deliver it with kind of a sneer and kind of a, it's my show, it's my story, back off. Quit having fun with my story. You just listen to the story I'm going to tell. And Owl House did it really sweetly, where they, like, the allegory is the two main characters, Amity and Luz, are like, they like these books, but I'm sure when the show was new, it was kind of a minor point of theory in the thyroid. It was not just thyroid, just thyroid. I'm sure it was a minor point of theory when the show was new. Like, oh my god, I'm stupid. I can't spell thyroid without thinking about it. I'm sure it was a minor point of theory within the show itself, within the fan base, that, oh, these books, there's this book in the witch universe that's also in the human universe, because both Amity and Luz have this young adult novel series about witches. So where did this come from? And this episode explores that, where they're like, oh, wait, but no, I thought this author was a witch. Like, how'd she get to the human world? And, like, that also has some relevance to the story overall, because that's what Luz is trying to do at this point in the story, is get back to the human world. And they basically spend the whole episode speculating on how this person came to be in both the witch world and the human world, and like what stakes could have happened, and like who they could be, how powerful they could be. Maybe they were super strong, maybe they're super relevant, maybe there was something hiding just beneath the surface, and they spend the whole time speculating and making theories, and eventually the answer is really mundane. Like, oh, some like spilled through a portal somewhere and nobody wanted to buy them except for Amity. in the universe. Like there's some seller of human junk that it just ended up in the hands of, and like it's a little underwhelming. But the way it delivers it is that, oh well, you know, it may not have been the answer we thought it was going to be, but I still had fun speculating with you. It was a good time to hang out together and talk about this book series and think about things that could be happening. And I was like, you know what? That's really sweet. I've never seen a show be like that about its own fan culture, because it is fun. Like, that's Deltarune built its whole legacy on fan culture. It is fun to make theories, and it is fun to speculate on what could have happened. Like, a successful story should make you want to do that. Obviously not every story, but it's nice to have a series that doesn't make fun of its own fan base for being invested. That's really nice. I'm glad Owl House did that. That's all I had to say. I've never seen it done that well. It's a trope that a lot of shows tackle, and often they bungle it. And Owl House did not. Here in the Savannah is Sobble, which you already have. Rowlet, which you already have. Finnegan, which I do not have. Snivy, which I think I have. Do. Totodile, which I do not have. And Charmander, which I think I do have. Alright, so Totodile and Fennekin. And let's go ahead and click on them and get all the information. I just was reminded of the absolute beauty that is the idle animation of Mega Feraligatr. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, we got in the Savannah, Totodile are found in mud puddles. Who would have guessed? Alright. Mud puddles, easy enough to remember. And Finnegan are found just on this side of the map that I'm currently on. Like, let me look at it real quick, compare them. Yeah, below here, but here's too far. Okay. Should be easy enough. Lots of wide open space for them to spawn in. Ass pear. I got ass pears for you. The mud would make the game crash. What a beloved character. You know, this doesn't really feel very final. It is. We have 2 streams left. But this doesn't feel like we're at the end. We are. It's kind of hard to believe that two more streams of this, including this one, like a stream and a half left of playing this godforsaken game. I will miss it slightly. Why do I miss people that hurt me? Oh, that's because you're a dummy. Stupid little dum-dum. Okay. Oh, we're too far. Didn't see a single dang Fennekin. Do I eat a sandwich? Do I need to bring out a pickle sandwich about this? You gonna make me eat the pickle sandwich again? Hi, Litleo. Yeah, I don't... It's the end of an era. So much has happened to me since starting to stream these Pokemon games. Like, I started streaming before I met Tasha. Like, this project has lived longer than, you know, my dedicated partnership. Granted, it wasn't very long. Like, you can go back and see the episode where I met... Not the episode. The stream where I met Tasha. Like, if you go back to Ultra Sun... To the Ultra Sun streams, and, like, I think it was number 7? The one that has Squidward on the thumbnail is the one where I I was a little bit late, and I come in saying, yeah, sorry I'm late. It's exactly what you think it was, people, because back then the stream was mostly just my friends watching. There wasn't a lot of people that I didn't already know. I was like, yeah, it is what you think it was, and it was me going on a date and meeting Tasha. And then, look, now we live together, we have 2 horrible, horrible children. That bite her face while she's sleeping. Galileo has picked up this new habit. Well, I guess it's not a new habit. He's been doing it for a while, but he's been really virulent about it lately. Where he'll, like, he'll be sleeping, and he'll come up, and he'll bite your hair, and then yank it and twist. Ugh. Glit just missing nose in the water. Get out of the water! Oh, they are cats. Oh, before I realized you meant cats. Oh, yeah, no. I would never have real children. Only cats. Already have Snivy. I guess I am gonna have to eat a sandwich about it, because there's a lot of grass types around here, and they're overpopulating. Alright, let me eat a sandwich about it. Let me get water. I'll check this puddle over here first. It's mud puddle. This area has a bunch of grass types, so having the grass sandwich. Okay, well. Here we go, making a sandwich again. I'm always making sandwiches. Picnic. Come on, boys. Time for a Sammy. What do I want to do? I want to make a Sammy. I know I saw Encounter Power Water near the bottom of the list. You gotta have olive oil for that. You gotta have olive oil, and I don't have olive oil. You have to have olive oil for that one. I don't have olive oil. I use my olive oil for the other one. All right, we bring it back. We bring it back. Pickle sandwich. We do pickle sandwich. Make a pickle sandwich. I don't have oil. I'm out of oil. No, it's all oil. Run, run, quack, McQuacken. McQuacken's like, oh, we're out of oil. We're out of oil. Oh no, I gotta go buy oil. At these prices? Do you have the lasagna? Do you have oil? Okay, you do have oil. Please have oil. You have ingredients. You have oil. Please tell me you have oil. Please tell me you have oil. You don't have oil? Why don't you have oil? You said... Can I go to the cafeteria and get oil? It's gonna make me lose my mind. The game is resisting me every step of the way. I'm like, I want to be done with you. It's like, no, but first you must answer my riddles to me. Oh, come just let me know what you like, and I'll dish it right up for you. Can I just have 4 cups of oil? No, don't give me a shake.
Too salty.
Does the school store have oil? Oh, my kingdom for some oil. Anything can be bought and sold for the right oil. I'd like to buy. Do you have oil? Do you have the oil? The US be like, no, it doesn't have oil. Why don't they have oil? You gotta be the finger licking shitting me. Are you kidding? They don't have oil. Nowhere has oil. There's no oil anywhere. The economy is doomed. We're in a recession. Can I fly from here? You let me fly out of here? Maybe they have oil here. I can't call a taxi in Walmart. No. Maybe they have oil in the center area? That would make sense. They don't have oil in the center area. This is the chef area! How do they not have oil? You need that in cooking everything! The USA be like, we had 2 comments. The USA be like, also, hello, EX Curiosity? Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to Oil Quest. I swear to Christ on a bun, if there's no oil in this vending machine, I'm going to raid a Middle Eastern country. Oh my god! There's no oil here! Why? Am I gonna have to Google where to buy oil? It's gonna really mess up my algorithm. The quest for oil. Okay, surely there's oil in... Why? But why sparkly primate here? There's gotta be oil in... Where does Larry live? Here, this is Larry's house. There's gotta be oil here. Gotta be oil. Larry's gotta have oil. Larry's always got oil. I gotta fly internationally for oil, just like real life. Art reflects life. This is so dumb. I hate the sandwich mechanics so much, dude. Ugh. Is there oil in these vending machines? No, there's no oil in there. Is this an oil store? Oh, this is real estate. Why does it have a sign? Trump went always from the third morning. We gotta go invade that. We gotta get in there right now. I don't know which of these stores are real. Do they have oil? Does the Sailor store have oil? The Sailor store's real? Why is the Sailor store real? Do you have... Okay, you have a counterpower water. I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, let me eat that. I'll pay with cash. I'll pay with cash right now. The eggs have salmonella, the lettuce is paralyzed, and we got no oil. I'm gonna eat the plate about it. It's too real. Pretty soon everywhere Pokemon universe will be powered by AI. It's the hottest summer ever in Paldea. God, it's too much. Oh, you're an ingredient store! Well, do you have... Look, I know Deli's got oil. You don't have fucking oil! There's no oil anywhere! We're doomed! No! Don't buy those eggs, they got some phenomenon in them. The Porygon Z arc. This isn't even Porygon Z, it's just... This is all entirely to get a Totodile. Okay, well I flew internationally to eat some seafood scampi. That might help me find what I need.
Oh my god.
Where's the... Okay. Totodile is in that mud puddle or one of the other mud puddles. We can't start drilling for fossil Pokemon fuels. Can we convert Armaldo into oil? Or maybe Lily? Obviously not Ammonite. That would lead the world to collapse. But like... Oh no. No, Sobble is also on the encounter table in these mud pits. No! No! I fought too much to get this seafood pasta. For you to start throwing goddamn Sobbles at me. Oh, Finnegans! Oh, Finnegan! Oh, everything's gonna be okay now. We got Finnegans. DeviantArt be like. That's slow down, I remember. Oh, yeah. Good of you to make an appearance, slow down. Okay, we got... The only thing left is Totodile. Totodile's the last one. Once we have Totodile, it's all done. Pokemon gets worked up easily. Can't relate. Why don't you give Finnegan a nickname? Yeah, we're gonna call her... Tarp? No, we're gonna call her Olive Oil. Olive Oil. Like from Popeyes. Or Popeye, not Popeyes. Popeyes is the restaurant. While we're here... Oh, never mind. I was like, while we're here, let's go ahead and take out that Chansey. But the Chansey was like, I'm out of here. The Chansey knew it was up. Knew it was good. Okay. Counterpowder wire is up.
So much mud.
There's gotta be Totodile in this swamp. Nope, Sobble. We got catfished by Blue. Totodile in the mud pit. Somewhere in the mud pit. I feel like I did see a Totodile at one point, and I wasn't streaming, so I didn't catch it. And now I'm realizing how big of a mistake that was. Oh yeah. They sell the man delusional for oil. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, what an update on the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG that toons are soon to be a tier 0 horrifying meta threat. I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh! But do tell. I'm hungry for oil. In your flesh, for your face. I do need to start evolving some of these chumps that are in my pocket. No, you can't learn Hone Claws. When does Clauncher evolve? Clauncher's like 40s, right? That's disappointing. Say more words about the Toon. I remember Toon Dex being kind of a meme in the show, but that was also 25 years ago. Like Toon Card's Pegasus in the anime, they decided to let you be like Pegasus to your opponent's hand at all times? That's butchered. That's so broken. You can just see your opponent's hand, play around them entirely. How do you beat that? Like, that's kind of the most broken getup I can see. Oh, they got... It's like a missing nose in the water over here. Oh, for regular graph, it just got up to throw hands. I'm out of here. Okay, maybe this mud puddle over here. Goodbye. I'm also juggling, making sure I got... Because I did see the Totodile map and was like, yeah, mud puddles. But let me make sure that's, like, kosher. Lord knows I've already wasted enough time. Rock! Sobble. Hey, Sobble, I love you, bud, but if you keep being here instead of a Totodile, I'm gonna break your little legs. Alright, let's see here. Do I have it right? Oh, no, okay. This is not the right mud puddle. Okay. That's why we check. That's why we check. They're in that mud puddle, and they're over here. Okay. I don't know if that was entirely necessary, Sandile. I see that Shrimp Scampi is doing absolutely butt all right now. Okay, here. They weren't here. I'll give it another look. Yep, nope, no Totodile. And they're over here. Totodile? Totodile? No Totodile, huh? Alright. So Zesty Voyage, as you were saying earlier, I can reset spawns with a picnic. Do I have to make anything at the picnic? Or can I just have a picnic and then be like, alright, everyone have goodbye, and then no sandwiches for anyone, and then leave? Because this is the last spot that a Totodile could be. If it's not here, I'm gonna crash out. Here I go, crashing out. No Totodiles. Good thing I bought foreign Shrimp Scampi about this. Shrimp pasta did me dick all. Alright. Here I go, making a little picnic. With no oil. You don't have to make anything. Okay. Coons went from a... more on the Yu-Gi-Oh! Discussion came in. Okay. And the check card that lets you see your opponent's hand also lets you declare any card in their hand and negate it. They get a bunch of new toon monsters that can move themselves from the game when they're about to get targeted by card effects, like in the anime. How do you beat that? Toons went from a joke to insane. Just need to ramp up. That seems like it's not beatable. Like, that seems like Meta Knight and Brawl bad. Like, nothing stands up to it. Okay, Zesty Voices don't have to make anything. You lied to me. Actually, it looks... Is it different? It looks different. Yeah, that abomination wasn't there earlier. And there's a slowdown. I slow down. Alright, we'll just kind of check the map and drive here. Go to dial. Go to dial here in the water. There he is. What a good little face. No, don't. No, dude. Not right now. Not right now. I've gone through hell to find you, and I will not lose you. I'm going to come find you. Makes a good noise. Yeah, man, discovered Wild Snapper the first time. Moral 11. Oh, something to play a card that prevents them from searching for cards to play something that cannot be negated. Alright, that's every starter. Every starter is here. Okay. So that should be... more oil! Okay. I'm gonna go quickly sweep up some Galaria twigs. Or Galarica twigs. And then we will move on to our next stop on this tour of catching all the Pokemon. I don't suppose anybody wants to trade at this moment, right? Nobody's like, yeah, I want trade suddenly. Is it like StarCraft where you have to wait until the Koreans get on before you get any of the good stuff? Who was 053? That was Conqueror, right? Maybe Milotic I would have more success with. I feel like more people want a Milotic at any given moment than Conkeldurr. I don't think anybody wants a Conkeldurr. No one could be found. Alright, let's try Milotic. Oh, 349. Oh, 349. Nope, doesn't look like it. Yep. That's a heartbreaker. Damn. You know, like, how about offer you a shiny Miraidon free with just the catch? I don't want a shiny Miraidon. I just want to complete my Pokedex. I already have a Miraidon. Oh, keep your shiny Miraidon. Well, just to humor it, what was your catch? What was the catch gonna be? My interest, I'm solely focused on completing the Pokedex right now. And that is, unfortunately, a box already. A manhunt? What does that mean? You can't just say that. What? Catch me and get the Miraidon. Oh, that's a mighty suspicious sentence, stranger. That's some, like, secret boss bullshit. Catch me and maybe I'll give you my Miraidon. You have to find me first. I feel like you're gonna show up. No! I feel like I'm gonna do that and you're gonna be like... and you're like, ah, you found me. Now you must find my final form. And then you're gonna have a big mech suit and be like, now's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. Oh, Clauncher's definitely about to absolutely bite it. Owl House, get in there, buddy. Yeah, with the trade evos. Guess we can solve my Ritters 3. The trade evos are my biggest sticking point right now. No water pulse. You got this, buddy. Actually, Mudshot is a pretty goated move for this exact scenario. Oh, we got a couple. Oh, don't die, Owl House. Once again, it's pretty good to get you trading boosts through terror raids. Yeah, I've been checking those. I'm checking those and hoping that one will be what I'm looking for. Let's get you out of there, Owl House. Let's get I guess launcher in there. I've been looking for them. There's been a couple. The problem is they're all 5 stars, which means you have to have a very specific setup to beat them without going online, which I suppose I could just go online. I imagine it's like going online in Sword and Shield, where I go on there and someone has a Zamazenta final form. No, you can't have Swords Dance, you dingus. See ya, the student. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. That's what she says. Can't beat me when it comes to my love. It's not what love is about, lady. Big boy! Beep! Raboot! Someone upon your channel immediately go hook it because you're just rushing for oil. I'm glad my begging for oil worked out for me. It doesn't seem to be working out for the US government, but it does seem to work for me. Clancher. Ah, shit! I did it again. I gotta stop spamming. I spam the buttons and I'm like, come on, this isn't going fast enough. And then I hit B, and then I have to grind him another level. No! Iron Hands with max attack, belly drum, close combat. This is a good job against most raids. Yeah, that's probably the good call. Okay. Glarka Twigs, Glarka Twigs. I think the Glarga Twigs are at a very specific shore. I think it's like over here. Yeah, over here where the Slowpoke are. I don't think he's Ash. I don't need to evolve my Pokemon. If I love them, they'll never die. Which honestly is kind of true. In the dumbest possible way. Pardon me, just picking up your twigs. I don't think this is enough. I need 15. Good thing I have 8,000 Everstones. I don't know what I'd do without all those. Okay. Well, now we're going to go to our next stop on the world tour of getting Pokemon. Next one that we need is up here in the North Province. I don't think we need oil for this one. We're going to invest in alternative energy. We might need solar for this one, maybe wind. The sound of it gives you cancer. Imagine that. Okay. So, one that we're missing is not you. Although does bother me that you are here and you are fairy, because that counters the plan I was gonna do. I am going to... Dedenne is most commonly found here. But get back here. Chansey. I'm gonna kick your ass, Chansey. Kilowattrel's also here. Oh my god, so both electric and fairy have bad juju. But Dedenne has been a sticking point. We're the only ones in the main decks I haven't found yet. Like, he's the only one that's like, I just straight up haven't found Dedenne. Most of them are like, oh, I have to trade for it, or like there's some good reason, it's a pseudo. There's like a good reason I don't have it yet. Dedenne is just like, I haven't found the Dedenne. Oh, there he is. I didn't have to search for him. Got him. I mean, in theory. Yeah, I think that's the only guy I had to, like, straight up catch. Would you like to give the nickname? Yeah. Call him Solar. Like the energy. Okay. So next up is... while we wait for the Galarka twigs to respawn, I'm going to have a little snack here. You made you picnic here. Shut up, game. Quit being so picky about where I can have a picnic. Oh, but not to have a picnic in a spot so close to people. Yeah, picnics and people infamously don't go together. Who's ever had a picnic with a person? It is handy that we're here, because this is also the spot where we're able to level up our dudes. Don't touch it. Only hit the A button. Go, Clauncher's evolving! Nice. Just A. I can mash A. I'm allowed to mash A. Just not B. Alright. That's Clawitzer. Nice. Flame Sack. Beep, beep. He looks like... never mind. The Treyarch symbol. Move double kick. Well, you're never seeing action ever again, so keep your current moves. The second I kill enough eggs to make you the big boy, you never see in the light of day again. A picnic basket. Okay, I just need encounter power normal. It's handy we're here because this is where we need to be next to grind out these things. It shouldn't take very long. This was a grinding spot that chat told me about. I don't have tofu. I do have tofu. I don't have wasabi? You need wasabi for a tofu sandwich? Is there another one that gives me normal? There we go, ham. Ham sandwich. Ham, pickles. This is actually a sandwich I would eat. A little mayonnaise, a little mustard. A little bit of ham and pickles. I'm all for it. Dude, you know what's... I know, like, this is a thing that we see everywhere, but... oh, God, not the... it's an earthquake! I know this is, like, a thing we always see, but I've never seen anyone be like, yeah, this is a really good... I love pickles on a chicken sandwich. Like, I know a lot of people go to, like, Chick-fil-A and they get their sandwich without pickles because they all have pickles on them. But, like, pickles on a chicken sandwich, the salty of the pickle goes really well with the juicy, the savory of the chicken. It's delicious. I love it. My stupid glasses. Ooh! Ham sandwich. Ham sandwich. Kind of paranormal. Alright, that's exactly what we need. McQuacken, full health. Boxes. Put you away. There just is no organizational system to this anymore. You away, and olive oil in my... See, I got olive oil. I finally got it. Extra virgin olive oil. Now it's just a matter of bonking them. Let's see if we can get some Blissey. Don't you run away from me. Don't you run from me, Blissey. Don't you run from me, Blissey. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Little Blissey for the whole party.
My oh my, I have found you, Blissey. Don't you run from me, oh Blissey. Which trade evos do you need? I need Kingdra. That was not the right thing to do. I was stuck in caught mode. Oh no. Oops. They give succulent experience. I need Conkeldurr. I need Alolan Golem. Kingdra. Frog, Politoed. I need Politoed. What else do I need? Slowking. Yeah! What else? I think that's it. Slowking, Politoed, Conkeldurr, Golem, Alolan Golem. Not Golem, just Alolan Golem. Milotic. That was the last one. I knew I was forgetting one. They're all right here. All these guys are the ones I need. Plus, I had to go catch a Poliwhirl. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, but those. Well, if you're willing to get on the trade code, I'd be willing to give you 1 for 1. Or I would be willing to open up a friend circle for the stream if that's what it takes. Okay, don't mash. Don't mash. Don't mash the bee. The monkey needs life. Do you want to do link code, or am I think Necessity Voyage also expressed interest in popping on. I would be willing to quickly open up a friend circle or union circle. I would be for a long time, but I could do it for a little bit. No, you can't learn Mach Punch. What do you think this is? Owl House is evolving! It's becoming Knights of Guinevere! Oh no, it's Knights of Guinevere, the body horror. That's another thing about Owl House. Owl House is like, it's like a kid's show and it's got some crazy body horror. The monster design is crazy in that show. Spiky Shield? More like, shut up and get in the box. Got him. Spawned a million furries. Why Braixen? Why is Braixen the furry one? Not Delphox, Braixen. I don't like it. I don't like that Braixen's the one. I don't like the internet. I'm not sure I don't like it. Let me finish grinding out these boys here. There we go. I'll open up Union Circle in a bit. Let me finish grinding these guys up. And then also catch a Poliwhirl. And then I'll come back and do a Union Circle. Poliwhirl should be an easy catch. Oh no. The rain would make the game slow. Good old single digit frames. It's like I'm on Nintendo 64. I don't like how Happiny, the resource you get from Happiny is dust. I just now noticed that. What dust am I getting from the Happiny? Oh, I know. Is it egg dust? Don't touch it, just rotate. Congratulations, your flame sack evolved into Blaziken. Nice, okay. We're getting to the end. No, you can't learn Blaze Kick. We're getting to the end. Like we no longer need to have a full party. I don't think anything else needs to evolve by level. I don't think I have anything else. These are all the guys, and they're all evolved. Yeah, that's it. Okay. I think I might have enough candy now. Just to kind of do it. Oh, here we go. Candy. Candy it up.
Yep. More oil! More oil!
We'll always have the memories of oil, even if we don't have any actual oil. Let's go ahead and feed you 2 of these. That should be enough for you. There we go. Thyroid oil. Remember that one fan game from that guy who was really obsessed with Quilava? Really glazed. Like Quilava so much you made it a ground type. What the? Okay, real quick, a little poll on thoughts on this. You're playing a Pokemon fan game, and they changed the type of one of the Pokemon. Is that a thing you like? Because I tend to not like it. The only one I'm like, yeah, that you really should be doing that is like Shinx, because Shinx really needed that. Shinx and Luxray. But like, people will put it, but they make Quilava a ground type and like add fairy type to Meganium, and like I don't like all that. I don't know. Yeah. Mystical fire. Eat current moves. We're getting there. I don't like it when the fan games change types. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't really care for it. Unless they're doing like their own like Alolan, like Insurgents does a fun thing where they kind of have like a dark version of the Kanto starters, which they're like Alolan. But also Insurgents does a lot of things that piss me off, so I don't know, that's a great example. Insurgents is like way too hard. Typhlosion. Alright, and I believe with one more candy, he wants a hug. With one more candy, we will have every... It rubs its fur to cause devastating explosion. What? Our Luxray and Electivire. Electivire? What does Electivire need to be? Fighting? Beanie? Oh, oil has become Feraligatr. Remember when they had a text limit on names and now Feraligator's name is forever like Feraligator? Gator? Hey, I do believe, let me go double check it. I do believe that's it. For the starters. No, it's a clean line. That's all the starters. And I can get my Beast Ball. And is that an ability patch? Wow. Alright, we're almost all the way there. Only ones left are the trade evos that we're about to open up a Union Circle for. And Slowking. Yeah, that's it. I'm not seeing anything else. Yep, nope, just trade evolutions. Wow, that's crazy. It's crazy to think. Alright, let me go catch that Poliwhirl, and then I'll open up Union Circle, alright? We just double check, scrolling through, making sure nothing else, no loose ends I'm forgetting. Slowking is a trade evolution. What is this? Oh, I forgot about Zorua. Oh, I forgot about Zorua. Shit. I'm glad I checked. I'm sure there's a sandwich I can eat that makes Zorua easier. I don't think any previous games had a Zorua in them. Sword and Shield didn't. And that'd be the only one that would. So I do have to go catch one for real. Alright. Unless I can... Can I transfer one from Pokemon Go? I know I have one in Pokemon Go. Or you could trade one. If it's like an experience to catch it, like if it's like a... If it's like a almost like a quest to go catch it, I'd rather catch it on my own. Because if it's like, oh, it's disguised as other Pokemon, you gotta go defeat certain other Pokemon. Let's see. Let me give it a little Google, a good old gurgle. Let's see here. Video from Techno Trainer: How to catch Zorua. Well, without audio, it seems like... Without audio, it seems like you just kind of throw them at Pokemon. Let me see here. Oh, okay. They like try to run away from you. All right. Okay. It looks like it's a quest. So I will catch Zorua on my own. I appreciate the offer of this voyage, but I will. It seems like there's an easy way to make it happen, so I will do that myself. All right. Let me do that before we open Union Circle, or at least let me attempt it. But first, somewhere in this pond. This stream is going to be a Poliwhirl. So, oh, yeah, at least I'm pretty sure it's over here. I know Poliwhirl is in Kitakami. I'm pretty sure it's just like hanging out in the stream somewhere. I wish I could not be a stubborn dick and just go check. Skibbity skibbity. Skibbity skoo. Alex, where do you get a Poliwhirl? Why are you hiding the Poliwhirls from me, Alex? Oh, there's one. Okay. I mean, it's a special one, but it's fine. I'll just catch it. They call me Poly-Llama. The Poly-Llama? Yeah, why do they call you that? Why do they call you the Poly-Llama? Is that a Jackass reference? Remember when we went to go see Jackass together, the new one? And then at one point, Steve-O, like, cuts Steve-O being like, man, someone's been the MVP of every one of them, and this time I want to be the MVP, and then cuts to the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. A lot of poo. A lot of poop. We're gonna take a bunch of soup rep, and then... Very cool. Thanks, Kanye. Very cool. Poliwhirl has been added to my party. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, it seems for Zorua, all we need to do... I can't believe I just, like, missed Zorua. Seems like all we need to do is head to Medali. Well, yeah, that was my first Jackass experience. I guess it wasn't purely first. I did, like, catch a few clips of it on Comedy Central when I was a kid. But, like, it's not... it's different. Got that Poliwag slime. Okay. So apparently the way this works is you look at Pokemon, like scan them, and if they run away from you, I mean probably not Sudowoodo, but if they have like the little sweat drops and run away from you, then they are Zorua. Like that. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. I didn't think it'd be that easy. Boom. Now, when does Zorua evolve? Level 30. Okay, it can evolve right now. Okay, boxes. Put this in here, get Zorua. I can't believe I just forgot Zorua. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, that gap must be version exclusives. I didn't think any further about it. Probably just a large candy will do it, yeah? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Final one's learned agility. Final needs to learn its place. Watch out for the floating cell phone. Oh, Pokemon Scarlet truly is the game. The gift that just keeps on giving, Let's just be here for a while. What did I miss? We're about to open up a union circle to get the trade evolution, George Lopez. Because we just got the last guy that wasn't a trade evolution. No, you can't learn Night Slash. Quit trying to learn. You need to learn how to be quiet. Okay. Do I have with me a King's Rock? I couldn't remember if I had bought one or not. I know I can go buy one. Which still hadn't Nintendo Switch Online. I mean, you are doing the correct thing objectively. Where do I buy King's Rock? King's Rock, a delivered present shop, like the one in Mesagoza. The place I am right now, or no? Okay. Okay. Delivered presents in Mesagoza. I think the only King's Rock I have is the one that's on the other guy, Slowpoke. So let me go buy one King's Rock, and then we will open this up for the Union Circle. We're gonna open it up for some trades. And then I guess you guys can like wander around if you want while I go about my business. I'm gonna shoot a friendship, Bigby. Well, obviously Nintendo doesn't think we should treat them with friendship anymore. Because they're shutting down the one that lets you like preserve your old friends through the service. So, you know. When in Rome, do as the Romans hate what the Romans hate. Have contempt as the Romans do. One King's Rock. Sold! Anything else we can offer you? No, I'm good. Have yourself the deadly best day. So hate Jesus? I mean, sometimes. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Zooey mama. Alright, I'm gonna put all these guys in a party. Actually, let's fly. Let's go over Los Platos. No, let's just go here. Let's go to the south for the Union Circle. And I'll open it up. I wish the link trade had worked. I guess it makes sense. How did Jesus get brought up? I think some Romans did that. Oh, I see where it came from. He was making a joke. He was going, I was like, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. And he was like, so hate Jesus? I get it now. I've got it. Alright, form in a group. You want to use Union Circle to connect with friends and adventure together? Yeah, I want to connect friends and adventure together and gather friends. I know, I've done this before. Why do you have to tell me every time? Why is this the way Why do you have the time to program all this dialogue but no time to keep up your servers? Okay, here's the link code for anyone who wants it. It is, I'll put it in chat for easy usage. 5W3YB1. Boom. And I'll just sit here for a moment while I wait. Hey, there's Nexus. That's a brilliant profile picture. Okay, I think that was everyone. Anyone else waiting? Gonna slowly wait to see if anybody says anything. Seems like no one's saying anything. I saw a really cursed post about Jigglypuff. What does that mean? Is it my face? Because my face is cursed and Jigglypuff adjacent right now. Excellent. They have arrived. Look at my glasses. Learn your fate gazing into my eyes. Now spin with me. This is just etiquette. Zesty. This is just etiquette. This is like when you encounter someone in Minecraft and you crouch a couple times. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull out my guys from my boxes here. They are in box 19. Sea Dracon. Poliwhirl. Gurney. Gravy.
Boobert.
And Munchlax. All the trait evolutions. Oh, it's a Shiny Kyurem. Shiny Kyurem Black. Oh my god. Oh, okay. What a guy. I'm just gonna go to the Poke Portal now. So he came to life from a rice cooking machine. I mean, I came off of someone's head. Link trade. So do we have to have a link code? No, I guess we don't. Search for a link code. Trade partner. Trade partner has been found. Okay, let's see here. Why are these guys jumping? Like, want me to trade them? Do they hate me? wait, what? Anyways, let's start with Slowpoke, I guess. Check the other Pokemon summary. Oh, you have. Oh, I can see what you want to offer. Okay. Oh, you don't have to give me. I mean, I appreciate the shiny. There we go. I'll never turn down. Could you help with evolving me, Milotic? Yeah. Do you want it back? I'm willing to give it back if you want it back. I imagine this is pretty valuable. It's probably spent some time making it happen. Okay, I'll give it back.
Boobert, go on the Nexus. Goodbye, Boobert.
And we'll never see. Next time we see Dubert, he'll have gone through puberty. It's a good thing we have a foreign exchange program. We have Poobert. That stands for Purple Dubert, not poop. There he is.
Boobert.
Feebas looks like he's trying to keep a frog in his mouth.
Dubert got a job.
As a feet model, which is ironic because it doesn't have any feet. Lovely scale is described as rainbow colored. Alright. I'll give this on back. Learned Water Pulse. I didn't teach it that, I just learned it of its own volition. Dubert got a blow up. There you go. Return to me, Dubert. It's like 3 layers of trade, of menu to trade something. There we go. Goodbye, Milotic. It was nice to meet you. Dialogue boxes galore. That's a pretty good summation of what Pokemon Scarlet is all about. Noobert, you've returned.
Boobert.
All right. Suppose I'll trade. Well, the whole idea is to get. I already have Sprigatito. The only ones I'm missing are these 6. So, do you have Slowking, Alolan Golem, Conkeldurr, Kingdra, or Politoed? Those are the ones I need. Oh, that works. There we go. Now, I appreciate handing out the starters, but I do have everything else. And I even play with them. If you go back and look at the stream series, there's like, before every DLC, I used a different starter. It was fun. I got to use all 3 of them. I haven't been able to play a Pokemon game like that before. At least not a first-party one. No, I don't really care to get the Slowking back unless you want yours back. Once it has been toxin under Slowpoke's head and unlocked extraordinary power. Okay. Do you have this guy? I do Alolan Golem. Do you have Veller? The infamous one from Pokemon Sun. Remember when they just gave you a trait evolution in Pokemon Sun? That was cool. You'd think there'd be more traits like that, like scattered throughout the series. No, I give it to you back. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Do you have any of these other 3 to speed up the process instead of Shieldon? Conkeldurr, Andor, Gurdurr, Seadra, Kingdra, or Poliwhirl? Yeah, there we go. That speeds up the process. Why do some Pokemon need to be traded anyways? It's a good question. Because they like money. That's the out of universe reason, because they do have an item they can just use a link cable. I'm having communication problems. Oh, well, I don't know if that's on my end or your end. Internet is taking a beating. I am live streaming and trading Pokemon. There we go. How does your owner trading you to the owner cause you to transform? It happened to me when I reached puberty. Conkeldurr. Well, I made this point in my Alolan Designs video. Like, there was a point in time where this really, it served a purpose. Where having trade evolutions was like, yeah, this makes sense. People are going out in the schoolyard and, like, physically having their Game Boy with them. And this is a good way to, like, oh, this is a Pokemon I've never seen before. And also, like, the game's made it very clear what Pokemon did this. Like, if you go to Silph.co in Gen 1, there is, like, a little document that says, hey, these are the 4 trade evolutions. Machoke, Haunter, Kadabra, and Graveler. And, like, they tell you that, and it's a cool way to like. It makes the world feel bigger than it is because you're trading with your friend. You're seeing Pokemon you've never seen before. Well, let me send over Gravy. No, Gravy. Gravy's gone. Gravy's gone forever. Zesty Voyage, would you like in on this? Would you like to trade after we resolve this Gravy situation? There we go. Yeah, okay. There you go, you can just keep this Conkeldurr. There was a point where it had a purpose, but now it's kind of a thing they've always done, and they have these version differences and these trait evolutions, and so why not just keep having them? And at this point, like, it doesn't really encourage connectivity. Like, it does here, but like I was only able to do this because I have a stream with people that watch it. If I didn't have that, how would I? The purpose was to make it. The purpose was to make the world feel bigger. Because back before the internet, like I'm sound like an old head now. I'm certified Unk status right now. Back in the old days when I was a kid, when Red and Blue were out, or even as far as like Diamond and Pearl to an extent had this as well. I didn't really have a ready resource of where everything was. There wasn't like today where you see every Pokemon before the game comes out and you have this like wiki of everything you could possibly know. Like, information on what Pokemon are actually in the game was a little bit sparse. It was hard to come across, and you had to like really search for it. So just going to school or riding the bus and seeing, oh hey, your friend has this version exclusive or this trait evolution that you've never seen before, and you trade that, and it makes the world feel bigger. Like a Pokemon that's only accessible by interacting with someone else's version of the game, that's kind of cool. It makes it so those social interactions mean a lot more. But those social interactions don't happen anymore. Nowadays, they just, nowadays you just go on the internet and do what I'm doing. Or have the link code thing. Like, there's ways to get around it, so I don't know why they still do it. Because in Arceus, they didn't do it. In Arceus, they're like, yeah, just have a link cable. And that was good. That was brilliant. Just make an item evolution. You're still honoring what it used to be, a cool gameplay mechanic, while updating it for a modern day. Yes, I'm ancient. I'm almost 30. I'm ancient now. Turn 30 next month, or well, it's not September yet. In 2 months. You don't have Politoed? Well then trade with me and trade back, if you wouldn't mind. Nowadays, you don't go to school, therefore the world feels not... It's not that you don't go to school, it's that you aren't learning about these version exclusives for the first time by going to the school and talking with people. You're learning about them by watching a trailer or watching a stream. Yeah, just trade anything and then trade the Politoed back. It's fine. I'm aura farming while you guys trade. And then you're 30. Yeah, I'm 30. Technically 29, but I turned 30 in 2 months. Trading partner chose to quit trading. Oh, okay. Do you have the Politoed? Oh. Wow. It's aura farming with half of God over here. Link trade here. Whoever wants to... I just need to trade the Politoed and trade back. That's all I need. Oh, I didn't... Okay. I thought you were like, well, I don't have a Politoed, so I won't trade. Well, that's fine. This is just the one that I need. The one left. The one that remains. After we have this, I'll leave the Union Circle open. I am going to go to... Oh, you have one. Okay. Cool. After we do this trade, I'm going to go to... What's the blueberry indigo disc. I'm going to go there and get the last Galarka twigs, because I think one more scrounging of that beach will be enough. And then I think that's it. Is that all of them? Nowadays, you tell someone they have all their Pokemon without Googling it, they'll think they're like... Exactly. Like, now they're so hyper-specific, you have to Google them. Which I think is them trying to capture that schoolyard energy where you heard about it from your friend. But, like, who realistically is going to figure out what to do? Like, that's a trend that started with Spiritomb, where acquisition of it was absurd. Yeah, Runerigus is a big one. But Runerigus isn't the only one. Like, I can trade Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. Do you have them? Yes. I don't want to take yours, but I would be okay with getting the Pokedex entry. I'll trade them back to you. Runerigus is like bad. Runerigus is bad. What's Basculegion is bad. Weird Ear is bad. There's a lot of them that are like, have this. Oh, there's a couple in this game that are annoying. Punchrat, whatever his name is. I don't remember what his real name is. Just the one I nicknamed Punchrat. The Pikachu clone in this generation. That one had a dumb evolution method. So does Annihilate. Anything you want in particular for them, Zesty? Palmo, Pomot. That's it, yeah. Do you want... make sure to turn them back. Okay. Okay, goodbye, Alex. Alright, I'll trade you Craig as a what's the word? Liability? That's not the right word. Collateral, that's the word. Collateral Craig, they call him. I jumped on train, looked at my left. What's happening over there? Walking Wake. It's astounding to me this is an event-exclusive Pokemon that has not been redistributed. Oh, thank you. Versus creatures should be shrouded mysteries. Native or aquatic monster. This is just part of a trio that you can catch in the base game. That's so crazy to me. Alright. Then trade it back. And then... Do you have Iron Leaves? Probably the fastest way to be to trade Iron Leaves, and then I'll trade back for Craig. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, it was like... From what I saw, it was 2 events. Walking Wake Walking Wake events. Walking Wake was distributed... Well, it had it in the description. It was distributed April 2024. Has not had an event since 2024. February, first week of March in 2023, second week of May in 2023, December 25th through January 7th, 2024. So, like, I was still doing Ultra Sun at that time. I didn't even start this series until this was almost out of production. Like, it's a little crazy. Awesome, thank you. And then here you go. Give me my Craig back.
I missed you, Craig. Collateral Craig.
Oh, thank you. I had given up on getting Iron Leaves and Walking Wake, so it's cool that I have them. I have Iron Crown and Boulder. I don't need those. I got those from a trade. I traded off my Gouging Fire and my Raging Bolt to get them. I got those at the very beginning of the stream. What Paris legendary dogs is this? Ancestor Pokemon that didn't even exist until they got transformed from... I didn't even fucking think of that, George Lopez. You're right. You're right. It's very strange that they chose those 3 Pokemon because they have an origin event that isn't ancient times. Look to my left. Oh, God! Hi, buddy. How's it going? Green Giganch? Don't you know what a paradox is? Yeah, I don't know where to park my boat. Oh. This is... Mesagoza is terrified right now. Or wherever we are. Medali. Alright, let me look at the... $3.99 for 100? Yeah, $3.99. That's everything. That's everything in the Blueberry Dex. It's completed. I get a moon ball! Exploring new places on your own 2 feet is a real treasured experience, isn't it? You know, I think you deserve a special diploma in recognition of this magnificent achievement. Come find me in the tall grass on Revelers Road when you have some time. Who is talking right now? A moon ball! You know, later when I make my video about completing this game, it's really funny to have this footage of, like, you completed a Kitakami Pokedex, in the background, pink Ultra Necrozma is flying around and having fun with... Oh no, okay, we got yellow Ultra Necrozma out here too, wow. Dusk and Dawn. Alright. And then it's just Slowking. Galarian Slowking. Alright, you clowns, I'm gonna go to America real quick. I'll wait up. Paradox is a strange thing, doesn't make sense, but secretly has a hidden meaning that explains why this is a thing. I totally did not just Google that. I see. I didn't know where to park my boat at the marina. Because there's a paradox. Ah, he's here too! The giant lion is here! Why where he has a clown on him? Oh, did the items not respawn here? Do I need to have a picnic to make items respawn? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is quite distressing. Ah! Ah! Alright, oh, there was an... You gave me TM150 with this Kingdra? What's on here? What is TM150? Well, for some reason, like, TM150, that's gotta be at the bottom. Forgetting there were like 300 of these fuckers. Stone Edge. I'm being attacked by bats and lions! I'm caught up in a battle of gods! And not the Dragon Ball Z kind, you know what I'm saying? The only world where you get chased by people with Iceberg Dragon and a Moonbird. Ladies and gents, and non-binary friends, let's have a picnic. Oh god. Look at my friends, they're here. This is my snake. Hubert. Hang on, I gotta wash my snake real quick. Alright, my snake is clean. Let's make a sandwich. Let's get to cooking. We're in. Oh. Lost my steak. I can't watch since the water type. No. Alright, creative mode. I don't know. Let's just put a bunch of egg on a sandwich and see how that goes. Eggs and butter. There you go. Magical Mew Mew. What a foul, what a foul sandwich. This is something Grandpa would eat. A wet plop of egg on bread. Or egg on egg. I hate all this egg on egg violence. The eggs are sticky! Oh, they don't bounce off because they're sticky. That's wonderful. Sticky eggs. Always cook with an egg. This is a monstrosity. This would be difficult to take them. No, my eggs! The egg is sticky. Oh no, the eggs are toppling! Peter's gonna be so pissed. No, all the eggs are gone. I can still see you clipping around the table. Eggs. Okay, I hope eggs help me find items on the beach. Brunswick sure did make a face like he just ate a bunch of eggs between bread with salt and butter. Can you make another sandwich? Yes, but we can make another sandwich, sure. Here, we can all make a sandwich together. Let's make a sandwich. One in on the sandwich making. Here we go, sandwiching time. Creative mode. Let's see here. Let's make a real good one today, lads. Maybe a potato tortilla, maybe a little bit of potatoes and hamburger. This is just gonna be, we're gonna make a Big Mac here. And you gotta get the pickle, tomato, lettuce on the sesame seed bun. Like a ton of, like a mama scared amount of salt. And then of course you gotta have the special sauce. Actually, you gotta have a little, like I have a little salt, ketchup, mayonnaise. And then the special sauce, which as we all know is more mayonnaise. Whoa! That's the longest bread I ever seen! Wait, does all of our stuff go into one? Oh no. Oh no. How dare you bring oil in this conversation after all I've been through? Hamburger. We're just making a party sub? That's the biggest tomato I ever saw. It's gonna be a real oniony bite on this end. How much hamburger is this? This is obscene. This is a crime to all things culinary. Is this In-N-Out? This is like 90% onion. One last burger. Oh god. Well, you know, I prefer my sandwich open face anyways. The pick went into the hamburger. The pick disappeared. It's like a king cake, but a hamburger. I didn't know it made the bread longer when you make a sandwich together. That's obscene. Mmm. Lots of burger. Oh, don't put my name on that. That is the densest sandwich I've ever seen. That would hurt to eat. Alright. I hope that reset the item spawns. Seems like it did. Okay, cool. Larka twigs. There's at least some Galarka twigs down here. Oh god, I forgot about the quest. I just got hit with Kyurem Light sure does not play very well with the lighting system in this game. I thought it was just an untextured Pokemon for a second. Oh, you are them. That's what's happening. I'm like, what? These are moving around a lot. I forgot that was a mechanic. Alright, how many Galarka twigs is that? Probably not enough, right? I have to go make another sandwich about it. I'm being attacked. Oh, no, that's enough. Okay. That's enough. You make me a crown?
You want a crown?
A wreath, please.
You got it. I'll get it woven in no time.
My preview of the stream in YouTube is like a couple minutes behind, and looking over on my little monitor over here, I can see myself putting so many eggs on the sandwich.
By giving that to a Galarian Slowpoke, you'll see why.
How ominous. Everywhere I go, I'm being attacked by dinosaurs! Alright, I know I caught another Slowpoke. And it is somewhere. Oh, here you are. Tony! Good old Tony! Yeah, Tony! Oh, I'm in a dinosaur butt. Nothing but the walking wake cheek. Lorica Wreath.
Huh. It's me, Tony. Hi.
You know, thinking about it, I think I did have one of these in Sword and Shield. I don't know why I didn't just transfer it. In fact, I definitely did. Okay, well. Eerie spell. Okay, well. I think that's everything. Let me just look through it. Yeah, 239. That's every legitimate Pokemon in the Dex. Yep, that's all of them. That's it. I expected a little bit of fanfare, but that is every Pokemon. Every Pokemon that's worth catching, at least. Well, I think that's just about it, then. Can't imagine there's gonna be anything else. I figured there was gonna be more of like a to-do about it. Oh god. Oh god, they're both here. Ah! Wait, is shiny? Hang on, let me look at. Let me look at you. Is shiny Kyurem white black? Does shiny Kyurem white have black overtones? That's crazy. Oh, I guess I can go talk to Homeboy and go get my. All right, you clowns have fun. I'm gonna go to Japan and talk to this guy, like outside of Missouri. Oh, I just now realized I'm still in my gag. I'm sorry. I was making news. Megan's had my strange Suicune from Ward 11. Strange Suicune just sat on my head like I was a fence post. I gotta get out of here before the dinosaurs appear. You rate my Pokedex. Hello, hello. That's not a weird voice. Hello, hello. Hello, the Brunswick. Haha, looks like you caught 2 other kinds of Pokemon that can be found around the land of Kitakami. What are you telling me? You caught them all? Wow, a complete Kitakami Pokedex. This is great. No, you're great. Thanks to all your hard work, I don't think there's anything more to be done when it comes to surveying the Pokemon that live here in Kitakami. I really wish someone had something to give you to commemorate all your effort. Oh, I know. I'll give you this charm. I got a Kitakami Hall. It's a limited edition souvenir that they only sell here. The Glimmering Charm. What does it do? Having one of these mysterious glimmering charms increases number of Terra shards you receive from Terra raid battles. That's kind of handy, I guess. Oh, can you show me a Rotom phone for a second? Next to the diploma featured electric craft will help me with. We can celebrate your achievement in style, Brunswick. See, you can get special message from the company that certifies Pokedex completion. Wow, this is worthless in real life. That's not even a real reward in universe. To complete this Pokedex doesn't mean your school trip is to end. I hope you'll keep meeting lots of new Pokemon friends around Kitakami. I do need to go donate my life savings to Barack Obama real quick. Ah! The dinosaurs are back! Run! Run, Jacques, run! Actually, yeah, I think I have like $400,000 I need to go donate to Barack Obama. How do I check money? Which button is check money? I think it's... This is check money? This is check money? The man! Yeah, $400,000 I can give to Barack Obama. Obama! He has his own health care. And he got Jordan Peele to be at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. That is one of the funniest jokes I've ever seen in a political scene. It's not Jordan Peele, it's the other guy. It's Key. Keegan Key? Is it? Yeah, Keegan Key. It was Keegan Key at the Correspondents' Dinner. Where he was like, yeah, we're gonna go for 3 terms. And Obama was like, no, we're not gonna go for 3 terms. Oh, gave $100,000. Oh, goodness me. You really wish to give us an entire $100,000 at once? That's more than most donors to the Democratic Party. Well, I accept your kind support with gratitude. And here, a little something for you in return. Thanks, I'll go sell these so I can give you more money. Our goal is to raise a total of $1 million. Yeah, we've raised $300,000. Ignore that one frame of dinosaur, Barack Obama. Just keep your eyes on me. Keep looking at me. Don't look at the dinosaur. Barack. Barry. Oh, he's I'm sorry, I was mashing Barry. Your dialogue isn't fast enough. It's because I was playing Deltarune, and you press B in Deltarune, and it makes the whole text box progress. Okay, well, that's an... Oh, hi! Ladies and gents. It's, good to see you. Anyway, that's about it. I don't think there's anything else besides the battles. Next time we are going to do rematches, and I'll probably grind some money off screen. We'll do rematches. I wish there was like a little animation for completing these Pokedexes, but it looks like there isn't. Because I've gotten every Pokemon that any sane person should get. I mean, I guess... Should I get the missing no? Is that what I'm missing? I feel like that's not a real Pokemon, though. Like, does that count for Dex completion? Like Bruxus, surely they wouldn't, like, make someone actually get Bruxus for completion, right? Like, no sane person would get Bruxus? So... You can get the shiny charm as it goes up. Well, yeah, but... It doesn't tell me I've completed it. Because of this, like, glitch. Did I get, like, a bad egg or something? What happened? There's, like, this glitch Pokemon. Ugh. It looks hideous. I don't want it. But I suppose I will get it. Just for you, though. Just for you, chat. I'll go get that monstrosity. I don't like looking at it, but I'll get it just for you. I think there's one over here in the savannah. I'll get away from those dinosaurs. Everywhere I go, dinosaurs follow me. I went to Japan, I went to Spain, I went to America, and there was always dinosaurs. And dinosaurs trying to ask me what my dream, my will was. I think that's frankly a rude question. I believe I saw Bruxus in the savannah. It's where I most commonly saw them. Ah! 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 Jesus, no! Jesus Christ, on a bicycle, I'm being attacked by the force of will! There's one. Alright, get over here, you ugly son of a bitch. Ugh. Can't believe this fucking game is gonna make me catch this thing. Look at the eyeballs in the back of Slowking's head. Ugh, fine. I'll get Bruxish. Bruxus is like Bruxus invented the concept of AI generation. Bruxus is the head of Pokemon Company right now. There we go. Ear grows no. Alright. That should be the last one. Another Beast Ball! Usually encounter every single Pokemon there is to find in Paldea. Exploring the region on your own 2 feet is a real treasured experience, isn't it? I deserve a special diploma and recognition of this magnificent achievement. Come see me in the biology lab. The biology lab, okay. You received a Beast Ball! Oh, that's a Beast Ball! I did it. All I had to do was catch a Glitchmon. Oh god! This one just gives me a straight up Master Ball! Whoa! Okay, there is a clear difference in prize recognition there. Kitakami gives you a Moon Ball, and Blueberry gives you a Master Ball. Go see Director Cyrano. As a reward for completing the Pokedex, you received a Master Ball. It's done. I did it. All 3 of them. Ah! Okay. They can't swim. So I'm saying, hey, a Tynamo. Dude, I've been looking for one of these, actually. Dude, Dynamo. That rules. Dude, I love Dynamo. Hell yeah, dude. No weaknesses? My favorite. What a rare catch. I don't need to give it a nickname. You drowned? Oh no. Hey, I got Dynamo Slime out of that. Oh, okay. Now you're just gonna show up. You, God damn it. Can't say magic. You're adorable. Okay, they can't swim. If I just... I gotta go get my diploma! Ah, no! Not the ancient and complete god! Dude, imagine you're just like walking through a savannah and then half of Jesus starts following you. Jeez, that actually scared me. Turning around and seeing that activated a primal fear in me. Ah! You drowned. Who are you, Ben? Oh my god. You were getting between me and my... This is exactly like when I graduated college. Everywhere I went, rhinos were trying to stop me from getting my diploma. I had to wrestle one off the ground. Where do you want to go? The entrance, right? That's where homeboy is. Hey there. Hey there, Brunswick. It looks like you caught 240 species of Pokemon in the terrarium. Hold on, does that mean you filled in the entire thing? Yes, it does. You completed the Blueberry Pokedex. Congratulations. We should have had all the data we need on the Pokemon living in the dome now, thanks to you. How'd they get there if you didn't know about them? This is really impressive, you know. Not a single Blueberry Academy student has managed it yet. Yeah, you deserve something special to celebrate. I'm pretty sure this counts as special. I attained the Mark Charm. Having one of these mysterious, unique charms makes it more likely to encounter a Pokemon with a mark. Oh! That thing that's like more rare than shiny. Well, hello there, Director Serrano. How does his voice go? Hello there, Director Serrano, and hello to you, Master Brunswick. The studies are going well, I hope. Well, Vela, you're not gonna believe what Brunswick just accomplished. I need to do some barbecue quests. Let me collect my diplomas first, and we'll do some barbecue quests. Upon my word! It seems you're making quite the splash here at Blueberry Academy, as you have elsewhere. I knew all his yee ass haircut. I knew I'd picked the right student for this program. Director Serrano is giving himself a hearty pat on the back. Allow me to reward you with a small gift. Students who achieve great feats such as this deserve to be recognized for their hard work. This congratulatory message, pinned by the company that certifies Pokedex completion, is for you. Here, let me airdrop it to you, so you really feel the lack of value it has. How the fuck is Terapagos on their diploma? They didn't know about Terapagos until I found it. I reconfigured your Pokedex app so you may view the diploma anytime there you would like. You haven't What did he do a hat trick? Oh no, this is really nothing. Also, Director, once again I must insist you address me properly in front of our students. I'm just glad your treasure hunt at my academy has been such a success, Brunswick. I hope you keep spending some quality time with all the Pokemon in the terrarium. Director Serrano, I do appreciate your kind words, and I hate to interrupt, but I would like to confirm that you will no longer refer to me as Veli in front of... Director Serrano, are you even listening to me? That's how he's talking. Alright, I gotta get my other diploma, and then we'll do like 10 minutes of BBQs. Does that sound good? We'll get my other diploma. I worked hard for that. I studied hard. definitely didn't just steal Pokemon from other people. I haven't said it today, but I still think I think about it every time I see this loading screen of the Dragonite. Just a 1% chance of going into the jet turbine. Just bunch of orange chunks one way, an exploding plane the other way. And then right before you load, a tower comes into view. Oh no. I guess that's the end of the Union Circle. Bye. I don't know why I had a connection error. Wait, this is not the right direction. Oh, it's kind of the right direction. Man, you were having some adventures while I was getting my diploma. Alright, I need to go to the biology classroom. Where do you want to go? What? Oh, there's stuff happening in those rooms? Yeah, the biology lab. Oh god, am I gonna have to like talk to these people? Oh, this is where a lot of the rematches are gonna be, aren't they? Oh god. Alright, biology lab. No more dino attacks. My poor beating heart. I can't believe like I actually got freaked out about that. Like there was like a lot of it was me playing along, but when I like turned the camera around and there was a dragon chasing after me, there was something primal in my heart that went Hello, hello! Have you gotten used to things here at the Academy, Brunswick? Yeah, I completed the Pokedex. Great, glad to see you having fun. Oh, have you been using the Pokedex app? I'm the one who made it, you know. Every time someone using the app catches a Pokemon, that data gets sent to me. It's really helping with my Pokemon research. So be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work in on filling your Pokedex. First goal, let's aim for 30. Register 30 Pokemon. Oh, am I gonna have to do this 30,000 times? I see you've already registered 30 species of Pokemon in your Pokedex for me. Yeah, let me airdrop them to you. Wow, you caught this kind of Pokemon and this one, all this data. This is the best. Oh, sorry about that, I got a little excited there. I get the feeling you're gonna be a great help in my Pokemon research. Here, take these. Consider my way of saying thanks. Thanks, game. Sure, good at catching Pokemon, aren't you, Brunswick? For your next goal, let's aim for 100 species. Oh, Lord, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? I see you've already registered 100 species of Pokemon in your Pokedex for me. I had no idea I could come here and get items. Not once did I ever think to come show him. Got a little excited there. My Pokemon research is moving forward at a great pace thanks to your efforts. Yeah, take these, you dingus. 20 Ultra Balls. That should have been useful back when I was catching Pokemon. You're natural at this Pokemon catching thing, aren't you, Brunswick? For your next goal, let's aim for 200 species. I know it's a tall order, but Keaton, that sure isn't. I'm gonna blow your mind. He can only see numbers in intervals of whole numbers. Wow, Pokemon from the mountains, Pokemon from the sea. Wait, no way. You found a Pokemon in a place like this. He has 2 pocket. He has. How many books does he have in his? Get a backpack. Yes, just on his clothes, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books. The most goated type of Pokeball. You're a bona fide Pokemon catching professional, Brunswick. For your next goal, it's finally time to go for a completed Pokedex. Aim for 400 species. No easy feat, but I'm sure you could do it. Keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. Oh, and also go on the internet and get them from strangers. What, you tell me you've already registered 400 species of Pokemon to your Pokedex? Wow, you did it! You completed the Pokedex! That's amazing! Really amazing! Research of the Pokemon of the Paldea region is moving ahead like never before. It's all thanks to you, Brunswick. You know, I visited this strange shop the other day and I happened to pick up a little something. Might not seem like much to get a secondhand gift, but here, from me to you. The shiny charm. I've never had this in a game. I wish you could do something a bit better for your efforts.
Now, what's all this commotion about, I wonder?
Director Clavel, a student of mine has completed the Pokedex.
Oh, yes, I've already talked to them twice today. Upon my word! What a marvelous accomplishment, Master Brunswick!
You really surprised me too, pulling off a feat like this.
Well, Mr. Zox's delight clearly shows how commendable your work has been. Please allow me to award you with a small gift. Students who achieve great feats such as this deserve to be recognized for their hard work. This congratulatory message, penned by the company that certifies Pokedex completion, is for you.
Here, let me airdrop this high school diploma to you, so you really, really feel like it matters.
I reconfigured your Pokedex up so you may view your diploma any time you like.
Programming is another Director Clavel skills you know. No, it's fucking not. Anyway, you sure did great with the Pokedex, Brunswick. You completed the Pokedex as one of the treasures you were after. Then I'd say you've had a resounding success in your treasure hunt.
Quite right, Master Shock. A fitting comment indeed. It's rather surprising coming from you.
Well, I am his homeroom teacher after all. Gotta act like it from time to time, I guess, instead of just sending out teenagers into the world and calling it school. May complete your Pokedex, still plenty of adventure to be had. I hope you keep looking for new Pokemon to befriend here in Paldea.
Very much look forward to watching over your continued progress as well.
I did it. That was it. I completed my Pokedex. I don't want to talk to any of these people. Penny's not gonna, like, assault me when I come down here, is she? Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Okay. Because I am ready to end the stream. Next time we'll play on Pokemon Scarlet. Between now and then, I will finish up to almost completing giving Barack Obama my life savings. I think that's the only busy work. After that, I assume there's rematches with the friends. I know there's a rematch with Gita. I don't know if it's go to the Pokemon League or something else happens. And then we got all those, like, room coaches to deal with. So next time, we're going to be doing rematches. This was the Pokedex completion finale episode. Next time will be the battling finale episode. We'll have all of our dudes ready to fight. Got so many dudes. And we'll probably take a walk through memory lane. Look at all the names to Dynamo. You know what? I didn't actually need a Dynamo. Let's get him out of here. We don't need Dynamo. We don't take handouts. Anyways, join me next time for the last Pokemon stream. That really did just hit me. Next time is the last one of this series. What happens after that? Well, first I'm gonna take a good long break, to work on other projects. Hopefully get that goddamn Pokemon XD challenge video out that's been plaguing me for a year. And then something else. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna leave now. My touch is making pasta, and I can smell it, and I'm hungry.